All right. Check. Check. Check, check. Oh, I was like, it's already on.
Will it light up? Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Turn it off? Okay. Thanks, man. So,
Yep. All right. Here we are, Thatcher Eagle fans. Welcome out this beautiful Friday evening. A little bit chilly for us in southern Arizona, I guess. It's your Thatcher Eagles against the Pusch Ridge, or no.
Yep.
Yeah, Pusch Ridge
Christian Academy.
Christian Academy. We are, what, 10 minutes from
About
start
10
time?
minutes from 11 and a half minutes.
Yep.
Rich Winkler and Jason Underwood here. We're kind of newbies at this, but we'll do our best to bring some live action to you guys. Welcome to all of our Thatcher football fans that are joining us on YouTube, and anybody from down in Tucson and the Pusch Ridge area, welcome as well. This is a Thatcher Eagles broadcast, so we'll be very biased, not going to lie, but it is what it is. At least you get to watch.
Small disclaimer.
Yes, yeah, exactly, Rich, exactly. Pusch Ridge comes in 5-0, defending state champs. Last year they had a 13-1 season. Only lost one game to Ben Franklin early in the season, and avenged that loss in the semifinals as they went on to win the championship. So Thatcher and Pusch Ridge have a fairly deep history together. Going back to 2020, I looked it up. That's when Coach Dan Jones joined Thatcher, and these two teams have split 6 games, 3-3. So the last one being, I believe, last year, and Pusch Ridge got the best of us last year. But anyways.
Yeah, we had a pretty soft showing against Pusch Ridge last year. The Eagles didn't really show up, and Pusch Ridge did. That's for sure.
They are. Their program is somewhat similar to ours, I think. For a private school, I loved always playing them. They're a class act. Coaches are a class act. Players are a class act. Sometimes the private schools tend to be not so much, but Pusch Ridge is the epitome of private schools in Arizona, in my opinion. Well coached by Kent Middleton, solid coach. He has at least 2, if not 3, state championships under his belt. So yeah, it's going to be a dogfight tonight here at John Nicholson Stadium.
Yeah, I know that last year they had some really good seniors last year that they had go away. Their quarterback last year was a really good quarterback.
That's correct. That was Bubba Mustaine, right?
Yep, and then they had a really good receiver. His name is escaping me, but they were both seniors last year. From what I understand, their quarterback Bubba he's playing at a college somewhere this year. I believe
it. His older brother, Tyler Mustaine, was a wide receiver, outside linebacker for the 2022-2023 Pusch Ridge Lions, and he is actually playing at the University of Arizona still. So it's his 3rd year. He's a redshirt sophomore there. So hopefully he'll get to see some playing time. But always a good time when these two teams get together. You're going to see lots of fundamental football, well-coached kids, athletic kids that love the game of football.
Yep.
So, Rich, you got a kid on the team? I'm not sure if you
I had a kid last year. He only played 1 year of his whole high school.
Rocket man.
Of his whole high school career, he only played 1 year.
He took a couple kicks back to the house, didn't he? Kickoffs?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah,
good deal.
He did well. My next one is only in 7th grade, so.
All right, more Winklers in the pipeline. Nice. So common opponents for these two teams in the young season. Thatcher comes in 3-1 with the bye already. Pusch Ridge comes in at 5-0, not having a bye. But they both played ALA Ironwood. Both were victorious. Thatcher on the winning end of a 41-29 contest. Pusch Ridge beat them 41-14. And then the other common opponent, which was just last week for Pusch Ridge, was the Florence Gophers. Thatcher had to hang on 2 weeks ago to beat Florence 21-18, recovering a fumble deep in their own territory late in the game to seal that win. And Pusch Ridge broke a tight game open in the 4th quarter and ended up winning by a dozen, 39-27. So, judging by that, I think we'll have a pretty even contest tonight, hopefully.
From everybody that I've talked to, between coaching staff and everybody there, between all their film sessions and that, they're saying that it's going to be a good game. It's a pretty good matchup for us. So
good deal. Can't wait.
That's what they're looking for.
These two teams are always at the top or near the top of the 3A South Conference and actually the 3A in just statewide. You know, Thatcher was runners up in 22-23, losing to Eastmark, which don't get me started on that. But and then Pusch Ridge went to the semifinals that year, and like I said, state champions last year. So yeah, good programs, good small school programs. So looks like the Eagles are joining up under the flagpole over there. One last talking to by Coach Jan Jones, and they'll be heading on the field here shortly, it looks like.
Thatcher flags starting to be able to be seen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotta love that block tee.
Yep.
Lots of tradition and culture here at Thatcher High School, that's for sure. Looks like our officiating crew, we have Dwayne Despain as the white hat tonight, the head referee, and from what I see, it looks like PJ Vialba will be the umpire, and Charles Chacon will be one of the line judges, it looks like. And I'm not sure who else we'll have.
There were two refs that I'd never seen before over there.
Okay.
I'm not sure who they are, but
it's crazy how much of a statewide shortage we are on referees right now because you know, all these Thursday games, because there's just not enough referees to go around. It's kind of crazy.
It's hard to get people to ref anymore because people don't know how to control themselves.
You ain't lying. I wouldn't want to do it. I would not want that job. It would not be an easy job.
I've had a lot of people try to get me to throw my hat in there, and I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that.
No. Yeah, I don't blame you one bit. Don't blame you one bit. Looks like Ryan Conrad is taking over the Lucky Gum duties. Principal Mr. Ryan Conrad. There's a tradition that goes way back. Before kickoff, one of the coaches is in charge of handing out green gum to all the other coaches. So that's what Mr. Conrad is doing right now. Get the good vibes rolling. And here comes the Eagles, Rich.
The Eagles. Always
Who's
gives
that
you
on the flag, Rich? Is that Chad Johnson
Chad.
on the flag? And looks like number 3, I believe
That's
is
Braden Bryce.
Braden Bryce on the hammer. Yes, sir.
On the hammer.
Yes, sir. Pusch Ridge hasn't taken the field yet, but I'm sure they will be shortly as it's 3 minutes to kickoff.
Yeah, we're 5 weeks into the season, and this is only our second home game.
That's crazy. That schedule
Right?
is crazy, yeah. What, they have two away games and a bye week?
Yep.
Wow.
Our very first game was here, and then the rest of them have been gone.
That takes away our home field advantage. You know, now it's cooling off. Now
Yep.
it's not 105 degrees out at kickoff anymore, or 100 degrees at least. So.
And we've had rain yesterday and today.
Yeah, crazy.
Cools it off even more, makes the field a little bit more receptive to the cleats.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad.
True. Anyways, I've lost my thought, so we'll get going here shortly.
I like this little thing that they're doing this year. There were a few kids that did it last year. Now there's more of them this year. They all kind of kneel on the sideline there and say a little prayer to themselves.
Yep. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good to see those values still alive.
Yep. Chad Johnson, what was it? The first game of the season was the first time in 25 years that Thatcher had more passing yards than rushing yards in a game.
I heard you guys. I watched the broadcast of you and Jordan Marble against, who was it, ALA Ironwood, I guess. Yeah. And, you know, I've been around Thatcher football personally, coaching for about, anywhere, about 10 years at the junior high school level, but I've been living in the Valley for 20 years, and it doesn't take long to know that Thatcher likes to get 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and grind it out. So definitely weird seeing him put the ball in the air so much.
It was really weird. I haven't got to. I watched some of what game was it? I watched some of the Florence game on Florence's YouTube or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the same thing. They're definitely throwing the ball a lot more this year.
Right. They haven't really established a go-to back yet. It's kind of running back by committee. Ryan Jones was out last game, so that was a big chunk of the rushing attack, I believe. Yeah. But it looks to I believe he's healthy and ready to go tonight, right?
Looks like it, number 8 there.
I think he switched his number, right? He's number 0 now, right? I think. No, I take it back. He's still number 8.
Yeah. It looks like him. That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Yeah.
But that first game he was just soaked.
Oh yeah. He had a heck of a game that
He
first
was
game.
working that
He filled
whole
that
game,
stat
and he
sheet up
was-
big time.
Both sides of the ball too. He played really well.
Looks like the captains are meeting at midfield. Captains for Thatcher, number 62, Jacob Robbins, or excuse me, Landon Robbins, Jacob's his dad.
Yeah.
Number 81, Ethan Griffin. Number 3 is Braden Bryce, and 26, I believe, right, Rich?
Yeah, 26.
That's Sebastian Randall, senior running back and strong safety.
I can't see any of the Pusch Ridge numbers.
Yeah, I didn't see him either. I believe I thought I saw number 3, but can't see the numbers right now. We'll try to get them and let the Pusch Ridge fans know who's out there for them representing their team. Going over some quick housekeeping, and then Mr. Despain will have the flip. Looks like Thatcher won the toss, and they're going to receive, I believe. Yep.
They'll start out heading south.
Good deal. One of the captains was Brendan Keating for Pusch Ridge, and also Nate Compa and Dominic Painter, who is one of their go-to guys on offense for sure. He's a speedy little receiver that leads the team in receiving yards for the Lions. So they'll be kicking to Thatcher. I believe they'll be kicking, what is that? North to south, huh?
Yep.
Pusch Ridge? Actually,
no, they'll be kicking to the north.
Yeah, yep.
Little plug for EA, who lets us use their football field here for all of our home games. They had a soccer game here Tuesday, and there wasn't a single football line on the field.
Wow.
We hadn't played here in so long that all of it was already mowed off and gone.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, it looks great like always tonight.
And then tomorrow night we have EA has their homecoming soccer game here. So,
oh, nice. You have kids playing soccer, right?
Yeah, my twins play
Cool.
soccer for EA. So
it looks like back deep to receive for Thatcher is number 8, Ryan Jones. Did you get the one on the near side? I didn't see that number over there.
8.
I want to say it's 22, Tanner Smith. But I could be wrong.
No, it's 18. It looks
18? Okay.
Not sure who that is. He got it though.
Well, that guy's going to return it, whoever it is. Gets the edge.
Go.
Some nice blocking. Looks like
Nice
number
return
10. Number 10 on the return. Tough Taylor,
Oh, that's
junior,
tough. Okay.
backup quarterback, and plays some safety out there. Nice return for him. Looks like Thatcher will take over with their first possession, 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line.
Looks like we have
Chad Johnson bringing his troops to the line, huh?
Hudson Conrad's coming down here to the near side. Who's number 6 up there? Is that Jackson?
Number 6 is Brigham Palmer.
Brigham Palmer up there.
Looks like they're doing some
Doing a little
shifting.
line shifting around. Got Dylan Riney as tight end.
Quick handoff, number 30. That's
Smith Mangum.
Smith Mangum.
Smith Mangum up the middle for about 4.
Representing the Mangum family, his older brother Josh Mangum wore number 30 for us back in the day too. Give him a gain of what? 4, Rich?
Yeah, well, it looks like they gave him 5.
5? Yeah, they did.
Yep.
Good start for the Eagles. 2nd and 5. That Tough Taylor and Mangum split to the left side.
Hudson Conrad down here.
Looks like Hudson Conrad on the near side, yep. Shotgun snap, Conrad in motion. Looks like a little...
Good take, good read, Chad.
That was an excellent read. You know, he has
really
the
good
option of
read.
handing it to Jackson or Hudson Conrad on the jet sweep,
yeah.
but he reads that in, and if he crashes, he takes it and up the field he goes. That's been one of their most potent plays this season, I believe.
Yeah.
In fact, I believe Chad Johnson is Thatcher's leading rusher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and he's ran that play quite a bit for.
Well, I know
great
scored
results.
twice that one game here.
Right,
so,
right.
On that exact same thing. So.
First and 10, just over midfield. Split backs, shotgun formation. Faked
Looks like a pass.
Bryce. Oh, beautiful.
Dylan Riney for a first down, about 15 yards.
Yep, 15-yard reception. Dylan Riney on the cross. Little play action, but we have a flag. Go figure. Starting early.
Yeah.
In that position, it's probably going to be holding against the offense. Yep.
Most likely. He was already making the holding, and then he paused for a second there.
Yeah. All right. Well,
they got another flag down in the secondary.
Okay, then. We'll see. Maybe it might be
holding
on the offense.
Pass interference on the defense. Offset. First down, Eagles.
Yep. Replay the down. First and 10. So it negates the 17-yard reception from Johnson to Riney, but it beats the 10-yard spot foul penalty.
Yeah.
So first and 10. Looks like number 6, Brigham Palmer running the play in.
And then coming back
coming back out, and then going back in. Oh, boy. Some confusion on the sideline. Yep. Early timeout for the Thatcher Eagles while they talk things over with offensive coordinator Russ Jones.
Little bit of confusion. Russ wasn't very happy with that.
I bet. So 10 minutes and 13 seconds, just under 2 minutes gone in this first quarter. Thatcher just over midfield, be first and 10. Up front, the horses up front. Looks like we have Travis Larson playing a tackle. 65 is Brock Ennis, and then you have also 52 is Vincent Bejarano, Jr., 5'10", 225. And who else is down there? 56, Cannon Windsor, I believe. And the left tackle, I am not sure yet who that is. It's usually
65, 62.
Landon Robbins, 62. So shotgun split backs, flanking Johnson to each side. Handoff, that's Bryce, correct? Yep, good blocking. All right.
15-yard, 16-yard gain, looks like.
Nice run. That was Jackson Bryce, correct? I believe, number 5.
Yep.
He's a transfer in this year, right?
Yeah.
I believe he came from Utah.
Says he's going to go back to Utah after football so he can play rugby.
Wow. Okay. All right. Awesome. Utah's been good to us. In 21, 22, we had Ammon Curtis come down from Utah just for football season, and then he went back up for rugby season as well.
Yeah.
So, good little pipeline there.
Yeah, bring them down. Bring those rugby players down. They know how to do it.
Exactly. Looks like some more confusion here.
More confusion by the Eagles.
Looks like the receivers lined up on the wrong side of the field. Oh my goodness, we're going to have to take another timeout.
Wow.
Thatcher is not firing on all cylinders right now. Lots of miscommunication and confusion out there. So sometimes after a bye week, Rich, that happens, right?
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks since they saw any live action. Hard to simulate live action in practice.
Yeah.
So
they don't practice like we used to.
That is true. That is true.
Most of the time our practices were live action, but...
Well, nowadays they just don't have the numbers, I think, for some reason. To go full bore against each other, ones versus ones. That's one of the drawbacks of small town football. We don't have 11 guys on offense and then run them off and 11 guys go on defense. So
yeah.
A lot of these guys playing both ways. All right, here we go.
First down for Thatcher. Got Twins up top. Handoff. Oh, no, screen
nice
pass
play,
out.
Nice play. Fake to Jackson Bryce, play action, throws it out to, I believe that's Brigham Palmer.
number 6.
Yep, Brigham Palmer on the reception. Give him 9, I guess.
9
Gonna
yard
call
gain,
it
yeah.
2nd and 1, a long one. Well, when Thatcher is running the plays, they're being successful. It's just a matter of getting the plays in and getting everybody lined up where they're supposed to be so far. Hopefully burning those 2 timeouts doesn't hurt us late in the half.
Good thing about it is that it's only the first half.
True, yes.
If this was happening in the third quarter, then we might be a little bit more in trouble.
Riney tight end to the right,
side.
hand up the middle. Nope, my bad. That was an old veer action. Pulled it, and Pusch Ridge sniffed that out, and they tackled Jackson Bryce for about a 7-yard loss.
So it's going to be 3rd and 8 about, looks like, 3rd and 7.
Yep, they smelled that one coming. We're all over it. A host of Lions there to make the stop. So first negative play so far for the Eagles. So it brings up 3rd and 7 with 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Just underway here. Beautiful evening. Once again, Johnson the shotgun, flanked by Jackson Bryce. Gives to Bryce, touching that left side. The Lions stack them up.
Feel like you should have bounced that one further outside. But
there was some green out there, looked like. Yeah. Definitely.
It's easy to say when you're sitting up here.
True. Looks like Hudson Conrad coming off the field. Ryan Jones and
Tanner Smith both going on.
So early in the first quarter, here we have a critical area here, 4th down and 5. Pusch Ridge ready. There's a snap, shotgun snap. Johnson looking deep. He's got Palmer. Oh, what a catch!
Good catch.
Yes, sir. Sidekick call. Oh, not only a catch, a touchdown, baby.
Whoa.
Touchdown.
Wow.
Thatcher Eagles.
That looked like he went out.
Johnson to
Here comes
Brigham Palmer with the 27-yard touchdown toss.
There. Wow, he reached the ball out over the pylon inside the end zone, so he...
That was a great throw and a great catch there. Touchdown. Luke Marble on for the extra point out of the hold of Tough Taylor. Didn't get the long snapper, but those are the 3 biggies. Snapper, holder, kicker on these.
Yep.
There's a snap. Kick is up.
Nice.
Splits them, huh?
Okay, so the first quarter, 7:42 left in the first quarter. Eagles 7, Pusch Ridge 0, and Pusch Ridge will get their first chance at having the ball here.
Not a bad start for the Eagles. Got that confusion settled down and straightened out and calmed the nerves.
Hopefully that's all ironed out.
Yes.
We can't be doing that the whole game, so.
Yep, that's for sure. Good to put some points on the board and put a little pressure on Pusch Ridge to try and respond here early. Kickoff team huddling up. I'm sure Luke Marble will be giving it a boot deep.
I know that he can kick it out of the end zone, but I know that they usually have him kick it off to one of the sides, try to keep it in. And
right, try to pin him inside the numbers.
Yeah.
We're inside the hash for sure, but.
Oh,
that's offsides on the Eagles, and a kick out of bounds.
And he kicked it out of
we'll
bounds.
see what the Lions decide. They can take it, the 35-yard line or re-kick?
The offsides will be a re-kick, I'm pretty sure. I think the offsides will negate the
out of bounds kick.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Yep, you are correct. So they back it up 5.
What was that? That was number 52. That ran a little bit or took off.
Vincent Bejarano just a little anxious.
He was just excited to go hit somebody.
He probably had somebody picked out he wanted to lay a smack down on. So Luke Marble teed up, and we'll do it again. This time 5 yards deeper.
Hopefully he doesn't kick it out of bounds again.
Yes.
That
yes.
hurt. That hurts when we kick it out of bounds.
Yes, it does. Little pooch kick
gonna
there.
go
That's a
out of
live
bounds.
ball. Oh, goodness. Out of bounds
Out of
again.
bounds.
So
it'll
looks like it went out of bounds. Wow. All right.
Yeah, it was all
Going to
the
be
way
on the
up
40
there.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Luke's got those kicks out of his system now, and I'm sure he'll be ready to roll next time around. Oh, Pusch Ridge declined. They don't want the ball on the 40-yard line. They think they're going to get better field position than that.
They called another false start, offsides. So it's another 5-yard penalty. Keep pushing us back.
Well, Luke needs to let it rip now.
Yeah, hopefully.
Luke needs to let it rip now and make Pusch Ridge regret declining these penalties.
Put it over their heads.
Yeah.
I know he can.
That's a much better
you
kick
go.
over. So you called it, Rich. You
there
called
you go.
it.
Get
All
down
the way
there.
back to the 5-yard line. There's
down
Jackson
there.
Bryce, has him pinned
Good
in.
outside
Oh, he
contain.
gets out of that. There's a lot of room to run.
Good outside contain.
Yes, sir.
Good job,
Josiah
boys.
Montenago, Dylan Riney, and I thought I saw Smith Mangum down there. Yep, number 30 coming off the field. Yeah.
Who is this number 12 on Thatcher?
Number 12 on Thatcher is Trevin Murphy.
He did a really good job. If he hadn't done his outside contain, he was down the sideline for another 20, 30 yards.
For sure. Good point. Good point. Murphy, he was out last year with ACL, I believe. He missed all last year. So, yeah, this is year back. He's a senior.
So here comes the Thatcher defense. We got Tough as a cornerback, Tanner Smith safety, Ryan Jones, Dylan
Riney playing the Mike backer.
Jackson Bryce, Chad Johnson.
Pineno takes it for. Oh, that's gonna be. He got it back to the line of scrimmage, so there will be no intentional grounding. There was not a receiver in the area, but he was out of the tackle box and threw it back to the line of scrimmage. So
that was Braden Bryce on the pursuit.
Nice pressure. Nice pressure.
Braden Bryce this is his senior year too, right? And he was
senior. Yep.
He was injured last year, all year as well.
Is he related to Jackson Bryce?
I believe they're cousins.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So 2nd and 10 for Pusch Ridge. That's number 5 for Pusch Ridge. I believe that's Pineo, the quarterback for them.
Hand off up the middle. Ooh, put his head down and got about 8.
You know, Pusch Ridge is a little different
6
this year as well. They're kind of like the Eagles. Their running game has been kind of a running back by committee and not really that impressive. I believe they got like 350 yards rushing on the season. However, their quarterbacks, they run a tandem quarterback out there between Pineo and the other quarterbacks is Buckner. That's who's in there now, and they have thrown the ball well this year. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the top.
Quick throw, number 3.
Oh, Tough Taylor.
Tough Taylor knocked it out, but he picked it back up. It's going to be enough for a first down for Pusch Ridge here.
Yep, darn it. Nice punch out by Tough Taylor, but the Lions jump on it before we could get on it, and it'll be, like you said, first down 10, Pusch Ridge Academy.
About the 28-yard line, looks like.
All right, here we go. Little play action. Oh, and a bad pass. He missed that little swing route out of the backfield by the running back badly.
That was dangerous because he was almost throwing backwards.
Yes, exactly.
Almost throwing backwards.
And the good thing was, it looked like Hudson Conrad was going to play it like it was a backwards pass.
He was going.
Make the ref blow the whistle. Play it live. Good job by Conrad over there.
What's the URL?
Pusch Ridge back up to the line, 2nd and 10 now. Buckner at quarterback, shotgun formation, 1 back to his left. And the
Quarterback
keeper
kept the ball. You got
up
about
the middle.
3.
That was probably, let's see, 66 Travis Larson on the tackle from his interior defensive tackle position. The other tackle is Landon Robbins. And then Jackson Bryce on one end, and 21 is Ethan Hayes on the other defensive end position. 3rd and 7, give us to the back, and he is met by a wall of Thatcher Eagles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Eagles right there.
Very
pushing
nice.
him backwards.
Led by Dylan Riney, Mike
So
linebacker.
it is now 4th and 7.
Looks like they got the punt team coming on, huh? That's a good opening series for the defense. Swarming to the ball, gang tackling, punching the ball out. Good opening series for the Thatcher Eagle defense. Pusch Ridge is back deep to punt now. Receiving is number 1, Hudson Conrad for the Eagles.
High punt, looks like it's going to come out of bounds over here.
Wow,
Way out of bounds.
that was a shankopotamus to the left there.
Looks like he's going to mark it. Where's he going to mark it? The 45-yard line.
Wow, 45 of Pusch Ridge. Nice, nice. Good stand by the defense. And Pusch Ridge was unable to flip the field with the short punt. So let's see if the Eagles can capitalize on a short field here. So 5:30 left in the first quarter. Thatcher will have their second offensive possession here. Chad Johnson, senior quarterback, safety, bringing his team to the line.
Got Hudson Conrad down here.
Ryan Jones to Johnson's right in the backfield. There's a snap.
Hand off to Jones.
Oh, a lot of room to run, Rich. A lot of room to run, Rich. Kick it in, Ryan. He's stretching it out. Oh, boy, just stepped out.
Where they
Otherwise, that was a 45 house to the house. But still, I just heard somebody, a flag in the background. And
There's
the
always
dreaded
a
holding
flag
again.
in the background.
Oh, that's
There's
a killer.
always a flag.
That's a killer. What did he step out, Rich? About 5 or 10, you think?
Looked like he was going to mark him around the 7 or 8 yard line, but
ouch.
That hurt. That hurt a lot. That's what a.
And really, I mean, if indeed it was a hold, I'm not saying it wasn't. The referees have a better view than we do, but he was so wide open that I don't think it was a necessary hold.
Yeah.
You know, that's not what sprung him. But holding's holding, I guess. So.
That's a 40-yard mistake.
Yes,
right there.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Timeout on the field, I believe Pusch Ridge called their timeout.
Looks like Coach Bill Ferris is not very happy with him. He's yelling down there at him.
Yeah, yeah.
When you have a big play like that, that's a momentum and kind of demoralizing a little bit too. So.
Absolutely, like he got kicked in the gut, kind of, you know. But they'll line it up and do it again and see what happens. See if we can get some more points on the board and put some pressure on the Lions. But they're not going to go away. They're going to be here all night.
So this is first quarter, 5 minutes, 14 seconds left. Yeah, for sure. They're going to be here all night. This is going to be a battle all night.
For sure, for sure. I'd expect nonetheless when these two teams meet up.
And I don't know. I'm pretty sure last year, Pusch Ridge, they had a lot more players over on their sideline last year than they do this year.
You know, that's a good point. They don't have many players over there.
They're not very
deep. Wow. Smith Bingham in motion. Johnson back deep to pass. Has a man. Ryan Jones. Oh! Just off the fingertips.
Just a little bit. It almost looked like he looked at this number 1 right before he went to try to catch the ball.
Yep. May have.
Might have scared him a little bit, but.
Tanner Smith into the game running the play in. Nice pocket there for Johnson on that last play by the offensive line. Had some time to sit back and go through his checkdowns and reads and found an open Jones, just barely overthrew him. But good job by the men up front, giving him time to go through his reads. So 2nd and 16 here. Handoff to whistles, blow it dead. Must have been false start on us for them to blow it dead like that. Yep.
What's that? That's 5, 10, 15, 25. That's already 35. 40 yards.
In penalties?
Yep.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yep.
We had the 3 offsides on the kickoff.
Yeah, that was 15 right there, and another offsides here. That's 20, and then the hold was another 10.
Yep.
And then the other hold was
They had
offset.
2.
So,
oh yeah, that's right.
Otherwise, it would be 40, like you said.
Yep.
So now brings up 2nd and 21.
I still counted. I know when we had penalties like that, we were doing up downs for forever.
Oh yeah, 1 up down for every yard, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Johnson with a snap. Play action to Smith Mangum.
Rolling out to the left. He takes off.
Johnson scrambling. Tackled on the far sideline.
Picked up about 6 yards there.
Made something out of nothing for Johnson. But it's going to bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd and probably about 16, huh?
I wasn't paying attention downfield if he had anybody open, but it doesn't really look like it on this replay.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody either. A few Lions leaked through the line of scrimmage that time, put some pressure on Johnson and flushed him out of the pocket. So we'll see if he can stick in there and get some time here on 3rd and long. Be nice to pick up a big chunk here and maybe go for it on 4th and short. Gonna play it safe, handoff up the middle to Smith Mangum. It was a nice run, but more yellow laundry on the field again. So another penalty. Another holding against Thatcher. That'll be the
Another hold.
3rd holding penalty on Thatcher this game. 1 was offset. Boy, oh boy, we're shooting ourselves in the foot, Rich.
Yep. And folks, we forgot when we scored that touchdown, we forgot to mention that is a perfect 10 drywall touchdown. They're the sponsor.
Awesome.
They're one of our sponsors here, and so that was a perfect 10 touchdown. We will try to remember to do that.
We will. I hope we remember often tonight. Lots of perfect 10
Jordan
touchdowns.
was the one that did all that last time, so I got to try to remember now. So.
Here we go, 3rd and long.
3rd and long, 3rd and forever.
Ryan Jones in the backfield. Johnson scrambling.
Chad
He's going to
takes
tuck it and
off.
run. He's got a little room, but he'll have to get. Okay. Well, he got a chunk back.
That's a lot better than where we were, that's for sure.
Yep. You ain't lying.
I know Dan Jones, Dan and Russ, they usually, if we're on the other side of the 50, they're going to go for it.
Correct. Yes. So, yeah, that was critical to get a big chunk and make this 4th down manageable. And like you said, on our side of their side of the field now, Pusch Ridge's side. So, 4th and about 7 or 8, and the Eagles are going to go for it here. They converted a 4th down last series on their scoring drive. Let's see if they can do it again.
They converted it with a touchdown.
That's right. Yeah, that's the way to convert it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind seeing another perfect 10 touchdown right here. Hudson Conrad split out wide with with Bryce.
Missed it off the ground, bounced off the ground.
Would have been a 1st down if he could have got his hands under it, but
he had the distance.
Yes, yeah.
Pass was just a little short.
All right, well, Thatcher turns it over on downs.
I feel like Chad just rushed that pass
kind of,
a little
bit. Yeah, his pocket was collapsing a little bit. He's been running for his life the last few plays, so might have had a little bit of happy feet. But nonetheless, Pusch Ridge takes over on the Eagles' 41-yard line. 1st down and 10 with 3 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Thatcher leading 7-0. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the far side. Pineo flanked by a running back to the left.
Quick pass again. This pass, we're going to have to do something on that pass play.
Yep, that's going to hurt us if not. Quick little passes, 5-6 yards adds up quick.
That's for sure.
Looks like that was complete to, let's see if I can get that Pusch Ridge player to give them some shout-outs. Number 3, Nate Compa, senior wide receiver cornerback. Pineo, shotgun formation, flanked to the right by a running back.
Motion.
Yep, we have a flag. Did they break the huddle with 12? Looks like Dwayne Despain, our head ref, is going to count them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They still have 12 on the field.
Looks like they got 12, so that'll be illegal partation. That should be the 15-yard. Oh, no, just the 5-yard variety, I guess. All right.
What's the difference between the two?
I think if the play occurs, they don't catch it first, I believe, and they play the down with 12 people. I want to say it's a 15-yard penalty. But when they just have 12, like an illegal substitution, it's only 5. Oh, boy.
Another quick
Oh,
pass.
boy.
Good tackle, open field tackle by our Chad Johnson in there.
Yes, saving a touchdown right there by Johnson. Nice catch by Josiah Jones out of Buckner's, or no, Pineo's hands. Nice pass and catch for the Lions. And they're driving now.
They got some momentum going. We need to have a momentum stopper.
Yes. 1st and 10, Lions from the 35-yard line. Thatcher in their traditional 4-3 defense. Quick pass and another flag. My goodness, can we have a play with no flags tonight,
There's
gentlemen?
flag.
It has been a sloppy
Near
game
side,
so far.
yeah. I don't know if he's going to call that holding on that number 70 or if he's going to call something against our guy here.
That would be nice to get the flag on the other side for a change tonight. Thatcher's been a little sloppy. with their
Holding
disciplines.
on Pusch Ridge.
Okay, all right. That'll back him up 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Yep, let him play that down over again.
Yes, sir.
Make him make up a little bit of yards. Well, we gotta figure out how to get quicker on those quick passes.
They're giving him about a 7-8 yard cushion there, and that they might have to tighten that up and play a little press coverage.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see how the game unfolds here.
Play a little press.
Pineo under center for the first time tonight. Hand to the deep back, no
Pass.
fake, and there's that quick pass in the
Another
flat
quick
again.
pass.
Oh, looks like missed tackle by our outside linebacker Tanner Smith. Who ran him out? Jackson Bryce and Tuff Taylor and
Ryan.
Johnson, maybe?
Ryan
Riney?
Jones.
Oh, Ryan Jones, okay.
Tanner's
Ooh.
actually a free safety, so he came from all the
okay,
way back
that's right.
there.
That's right. Wow. Lots of yards after the catch on that one. Those missed tackles hurt.
Yep.
Lots of extra yards after the catch.
A little bit of fundamentals go a long way. Get that head out in front.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Pineo under center again. Quarterback sneak. Little
Quarterback sneak just
Pusch
to get
Ridge
the first
version
down.
of the old tush push. Good for a first down. That's our Pusch Ridge. Looks like they're linemen, and they got some beef up front there.
Yeah.
77, right tackle. He's a big kid. Big kid.
Big kid.
They have a Will Way was a tackle from a few years back. He is playing at, I believe, Weber State still from Pusch Ridge Academy. That tackle reminds me a little bit of him. Little tunnel screen here. But Painter busted it outside and had some room. Oh boy. Were they inside the 5-yard line on that, Rich?
Yeah, looks like they're marking it about the
Yeah, maybe
let's see, 6-yard line.
6-yard line. Darn it. Okay, Thatcher defense going to have to
line.
tighten up a little bit, maybe get a heavy package in there and try to clog up that middle if they do try to test the interior tackle-to-tackle box.
Feel like we need to
I formation.
put those cornerbacks up.
That might not be a bad idea. A little power to the right.
Side. Thatcher swarmed them at about
Stacked
the
up well. Looks like
3-yard
Ryan
line.
Jones over there again.
They're
and Hudson
about 3 or
Conrad.
4. They're about 3
Yeah,
or 4 over
yeah.
there. I don't know.
Big group. No gain. Nice. No gain on the play. 2nd and goal from the 8.
They're down there on the 3.
Oh, they just changed it.
was
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
say,
The scoreboard
somebody
just
running the
changed it.
scoreboard
Time
isn't
running
doing it.
out. We got 2 seconds. They get the
Another
snap
quick
off.
pass.
Oh,
Good
nice
defense
play
by Tanner Smith.
Yes, sir. He hit the ball out of the receiver's hands as soon as the receiver touched it. So that was a great play there.
That's a big tight end, dude.
That's a good play to take us to quarter. So when we come back, it'll be third and goal from the 5-yard line for the Pusch Ridge Christian Academy. See if the Eagles can make a stand. Yeah.
That number 88 is Gideon Leon for Pusch Ridge. He's a senior at 6'2", 200 pounds.
Good looking kid. Yeah.
That's a big kid.
Good looking kid.
Tanner's probably 6'2", but he probably only weighs about 130.
True.
super.
Little difference there.
He's super skinny, but
All right. Well, at the end of the first quarter, Eagles take the ball on their first possession and stick it in the end zone on a nice pass from Chad Johnson. So they take a 7-0 lead into the second quarter with Pusch Ridge Lions threatening here.
What were they? They were on the 3-yard line, right?
You know, it looked like
Said,
the scoreboard says 5-yard line.
Yeah, they were inside the 5-yard line.
I thought so. We'll get a better look at it now. Yeah, it's going to be on the, what is that, the 4-yard line, maybe 3-4-yard line?
4.
Yep.
Probably the 4. Looks like.
We need another defensive stop 2 more times and kill this drive right here and keep the goose egg on the scoreboard for the Pusch Ridge Lions. Pineo in shotgun now.
One receiver way out left, one receiver tight on this right side.
The receiver to the top of the formation, Painter, he's looking for him. That's his go-to guy right there. He leads the Eagles, or I'm sorry, he leads the Lions and receiving yards. Oh boy.
Oh, sideline
warning. Okay.
Pusch Ridge Christian.
All right. Okay, well, critical down right now. We got 4th down and goal from 3-4 yard line, something like that. So far, the Eagles have come up big on the first 3 downs. Let's see if they got one more in them. Pusch Ridge has always had a decent kicker, but they're not going to
looks like they're
run them
going
out
for
here.
it.
I formation. Look for a power to the left, maybe.
Tight set.
Right off tackle with the lead blocker. We'll see. Pineo under center. Nope. They're gonna fake that. Oh my goodness! Who was that?
Ryan Jones.
With a huge stop. Pineo faked it, rolled out to the left, and Ryan Jones just met him in his tracks and stopped him immediately for a loss on the play. Huge stand by the Eagles defense. All right. Let's use that momentum and get a drive going here. Play some Thatcher football, eat some time off the clock, and put some points on the board. Ryan Jones, senior captain, trotting off the field, getting some well-deserved rest. Good to see him back and healthy and playing, Rich. He's a spark plug for the team.
Gonna say Mr. Pineo, meet Mr. Jones.
Absolutely.
Because that was right in his face. Here
Johnson in the shotgun.
Jackson.
Hand off to Bryce, yep.
Jackson Bryce.
Found a little room in the middle there, huh?
Looked like he got about 5 or so, 6.
Good game. Thatcher will take that all day on first down.
Yeah.
You know, you get 2nd and short. You know, that opens up the playbook a little bit.
Takes a lot of pressure off, for sure.
For sure.
Looks like they gave him 6 on that play. So
good run. Good run. Thatcher coming up to the line here. We got Smith Mangum playing the H-back, Dylan Riney at tight end, and Johnson in the shotgun formation, Mangum in motion.
Oh, missed block by
Riney boy.
There.
Tried to do a little bubble screen there, huh?
Yeah, Riney missed that block.
Yep. Riker Romero, not much to him, but I hear he's athletic as heck, so he's got the lineage.
Yeah, in all fairness, that's a tough play to block on. It's just so quick, bam, bam.
Yep, and as soon as you start going for that block, the defense knows what's coming.
They know exactly.
You know, so yeah. But Riker Romero off the field, he's, speaking of his lineage, that's Brandon Napier, the quarterback, star player from a few years ago. That's his first cousin. So still have those genes in the Thatcher program. Johnson rolls right. Looking deep. He's got Conrad. Just overthrows Hudson Conrad. Tough throw rolling out like that. Even if it is to his right. Yeah. On the move, it's still a tough throw at the high school level.
Might have been a little bit of a misread on the receiver. He was headed straight out to the side, and Johnson thought he was heading upfield.
Looks like the Cardinals last night, huh? Little misread between 1 and 18.
Yeah.
Murray and Harrison, boy. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yes. Nonetheless, brings up 4th down, deep in our own territory. Back to punt is number 3 for the Eagles, I believe.
Braden Bryce.
Good snap. Kicks away.
It's okay, punt.
Boy, got some room to run there. A little low
punt.
Nice tackle
by Riker
Speaking
Romero.
of Riker Romero, heck of a special teams play there.
Yep.
Because They had some room to run, the Lions did, and Romero made a nice tackle, saving some yards there. So
grabbed
good
his
job.
shoelaces.
Yeah.
Got him down.
I don't blame him. At his size, I wouldn't take anybody on head on, that's for sure. But tough kid. So Pusch Ridge takes over with their second offensive possession from our own 39-yard line.
39, yep.
So good field position starting for the Lions.
10 minutes, 15 seconds in the second quarter.
Pineo under center. Painter, I believe, is split out left. His number one target. Some motion with the H-back and whistles.
Delay a game.
From the back, Judge, you're right. Probably. Oh, no, that's going to be illegal substitution again, I think. Oh, no, delay. Sorry.
Delay
you're
again.
right.
Yeah.
The back judge gave a different signal for that.
That was a weird signal.
He crossed his hands over his chest instead of his arms in front of him. But nonetheless, delay a game.
If that guy's throwing the flag, that's...
Yeah, always delay a game,
Yeah,
like
always
you said.
has to
Yeah.
be.
So they'll do it again. Pineo under center. One deep back.
Handoff up the middle.
Okay. About give him
he's
about
hitting the
4 up the
backfield.
middle.
Yep.
Dylan Riney on the stop. Mike linebacker. Looks like
you got 2.
Okay.
Second and 13.
Looks like they're rotating their ends a little bit. We got Travis Larson at one defensive end and Josiah Montenago, I believe his name is. I don't know if I'm not saying it right. Montagano, who came up with a huge interception return against Florence, which turned out to be big.
Oh, Dylan missed the tackle.
Pusch Ridge got the edge. Riney was there, but just not quite fast enough and missed the tackle, and good gainer for the Lions.
Hudson Conrad and Chad Johnson on the takedown finally. So it's third down and about 3 or 3.
All right. Let's see if the Eagles can come up with another defensive stand like the last possession. Pineo under center. One deep back. Looks like the same exact play. They're going to run it till we stop it, I guess. And it's going to be close to the first down, Rich. We'll see if they give them forward progress.
Where they gave it to him.
Yeah. They may have to break out the chains, which they hate to do, but let's see what happens. Head referee Dwayne Despain is eyeballing it right now, as well as Villalba. And they're still eyeballing it, and no measurement, first down.
Just going to give it to him.
That's, I don't know. They do that a lot in the games today, I've noticed. They got a better eye than I do, I guess.
Or they just don't want to bring him out.
Oh, that could be it.
Well, a lot of the time, if you really pay attention real close, most of the time they'll spot the ball on one of the lines rather than letting it be between the two. Or
right. There's that quick
like
pass
that.
again. Pineo to, I believe that was number 9 out there, Levi Addock.
Another good
Junior.
takedown by Tanner.
Well, yeah, that's exactly that pass you're talking about. Those quick little out routes there. We'll see. If that's there all night, we might have to do something different. Or they're going to run a little chair route and burn us deep when we start sucking up on that little short route.
Hand off to the right, up the middle.
All right.
He got a couple yards before.
Yeah, good initial push, and then they stacked them up, but
Looks like they're going to give him about 3.
3, yeah.
Third and 5.
3rd and 5, 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Ball on the 25-yard line of the Eagles. Eagles lead at 7-0, scoring on the opening possession. Pineo in the shotgun, pistol formation.
Another motion.
Addock again in
Hand
motion.
off again. Yeah. They said we'll just keep running it until you guys can stop it.
There you go. Pusch Ridge, they rely a lot on, I don't know this for a fact, but there's 2 chauffeurs on the lineup, on their roster, a junior and a sophomore, so I'm assuming that they're probably brothers. But they're 2 of their running backs, and they get the lion's share of the carries usually between the 2 of them for the Lions.
And they're going to go for it on 4th and 4.
Okay, critical down for the Thatcher defense here. Make sure that they don't jump on a hard count, being 4th and 4. Snaps off.
Quick pass
pressure.
again.
Oh, yep, you called it. That quick
pass.
pass, little slant. And that's Painter's favorite target, over the middle with the slant and enough for a first down. I missed the number. I think that might have been number one that pressured him. No, the pressure
that was Chad Smith.
Chad Smith
Chad Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah, Chad Johnson.
All right.
Oh, who pressured the quarterback?
Yeah, he was almost there, just a step late.
I didn't see who that was. Chad Johnson got the takedown on the receiver.
Gotcha. So, Eagles convert on fourth down, brings up 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 14-yard line. Pineo in the shotgun, flanked by the running back to his right.
Off out to the left.
Okay.
Got what, 3 yards?
Yep, pick up a 3, one of the Schultz brothers again. And if any Pusch Ridge fans are out there and the Schultz brothers are actually cousins, I apologize. I'm just assuming they're brothers.
Yeah.
Like the Mustaine brothers from back in a few years ago. Pineo shotgun, pistol formation. Hand it off to the deep back. That's Dylan Schoaf. He's stacked up. Lots of Eagles there to meet him, Rich.
They're going to give it to Robbins.
Robbins and Larson on the takedown, I guess. Yeah, on the tackle. So that brings up, what, 3rd and 9?
39.
All right. Let's go, Eagles.
Get in
See
there.
if they go back to the air. Little jet
Hand
sweep
dog,
toss, and there. That's a block in the back. How is that not a block in the back? But
Jones.
nonetheless,
Ryan Jones fights through the block.
Yes, Ryan Jones fighting through the block in the back for a nice tackle for loss by Jones.
There is a flag on the play.
That's gotta be a block in the back. Or holding, okay. All right.
Holding on the offense, penalty decline.
Nice.
4th down and 9. It's not going to be 9.
Oh, loss of 9.
Loss
So that's
of
going to
9,
be
that's right.
4th down and 18? 15.
Oh, they're going to say 15.
Pusch Ridge, let's see, that's Pineo out there, number 14, their quarterback. Looks like he's going to be the holder for an attempted field goal by the Lions. Where the ball is on the 19-yard line, so 36-yard try here for number 8, Camden Cummins for Pusch Ridge. Here's a snap. Hold of Pineo. The kick got the distance.
It's off to the right.
Oh, you called it wide right, Rich. Nice eye. So the Lions come up empty again. 2 deep drives into Eagle territory, and they come up empty-handed.
The Eagles have been able to hold them off.
That's the old bend, don't break, huh?
Yeah.
Bend, don't break defense. Nice job, Eagles defense. Now we'll see if we can get a drive together and get out of this hole and flip the field, if nothing else.
People are asking who you are. This is Jason Underwood.
I'm a rookie. First night on the mic here. Rich was gracious enough to invite me in.
They must not have been listening in the beginning when you introduced us.
Yeah. 1st down and 10. Eagles handed. That was a good fake there. Smith Mangum with a nice play action fake. Jones ended up with the ball around the right side, but not much there.
I 100% lost who had the ball.
Yeah,
there.
same. Yeah. Flashbacks of our old Veer offense. You don't know who has the ball. Give them a gain of 3. Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. 4.5 minutes to play in the first half. Johnson brings his troops to the line. Looks like Tanner Smith split wide right. Johnson the shotgun formation with Jones flanked to his left. Hand off to Jones. Going to test that right side again. Got some room, Rich.
Oh,
breaks a tackle.
Oh, shoelaces
Oh
again.
boy, number 2, Levi Seacrest.
And he's hurt. He's going out.
Mr. Jones put a licking on him. Looks like he might
got
have
a little stinger on that left shoulder.
Exactly. Anytime they're holding like that, walking off the field, yeah. Nice run by Ryan Jones. Little power game there.
Over that right side. There.
Quite a few yards after first contact. Bring up 1st and 10 from our own 34-yard line. See if the Eagles can get some points on the board and go in to halftime leading hopefully 14-0.
And off to Smith Mangum now
Oh,
on that
boy,
same
Rich.
play. Smith,
All right.
nice little
All right.
stiff arm, but they still held on to him.
Smith Mangum
First
down the
down.
right side. First down run. Those Mangum kids are tough, I tell you what. They're not much to look at, but you put some helmet and some shoulder pads on them, and they turn into ballers. Josh Mangum, his older brother, was a big player for us. Graduated in 2022.
Yeah.
He was our feature back. Had a huge game against these same Pusch Ridge Lions in the playoffs to kick them out of the playoffs in the first round a few years back. Anyways, Johnson, shotgun formation.
Ryan Jones here near side. Another handoff to Mangum.
He's got some speed, boy. Oh my goodness!
Whoa!
Oh my goodness! Smith Mangum
That is
with
definition.
a truck on trying to get the number. Oh, that's Painter. That's number 1. That's their stud receiver.
Couple of them.
Smith Mangum just destroyed him.
That is the definition of put your head down and go.
Yep, exactly. I tell you what, heck of a run by Smith Mangum. Like I said, he only goes about $150 probably, but he plays like he weighs 200 pounds.
And now
is
there's a
full of muscles.
timeout. Pusch Ridge after that one. They
Okay.
said, hold on. Hold on.
Nice job.
Let's
Nice
push
job.
pause
offense.
here.
Yeah.
After
They're on
that
their
one.
heels a little bit.
Yeah.
And they're seeing some stars, a few of their players over there. So
I guarantee Painter, and then I think that was number 9 that he hit the second time.
uh,
Here goes the replay.
okay.
1. And I think that's number 9.
Number 9. If it was, that's another one.
No,
there.
number 3.
Oh, number 3. Okay.
So
It's
1 and 3.
Nate Compa with a good catch earlier.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Pusch
Pusch
Ridge.
Ridge.
Pusch Ridge Christian Academy called that timeout, and we are 3:07 left to go in the second quarter before halftime. Thatcher Eagles up 7-0. After that first touchdown, we kind of had a little bit of trouble moving the ball around, and now we're back in the saddle again.
Yes. Finally got a little mojo going and working on offense now. Got out of the hole, flipped the field, and hopefully put a few points on the board before we go in at halftime.
We got Tanner Smith splitting out to this near side. We got 2 backs.
Yep.
Who are they?
Shotgun, and it looks like Ryan Jones and maybe Jackson Bryce on the right
Number
side.
0.
Oh, that's Josiah. Hand off to Jones. Josiah out there,
good
lead blocking.
patience. Good patience on
Yes,
that run.
yes.
That was beautiful.
Good point, Rich. He was patient. He read his
He
blocks.
waited, and then
Yep.
finally was able to make a cut up the field.
Boy, it's good to see good old-fashioned Thatcher football right now. Just hammering them. You know,
Yep.
don't need to put the ball in the air. The legendary coach Don Conrad, longtime coach of the Eagles, said 3 things can happen when you throw the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
Yeah.
So he was not one to put the ball in the air.
He definitely wanted to control the ball at all times.
Yep. He was the author of the whole 3 yards and a cloud of dust veer option for the Thatcher Eagles that has been so successful in past years. Looks like that was Jones on the carry again, huh, Rich? Short game. I'll give him 3. 2nd and 7 with 2:18 left in the first half. Clock's running. Thatcher with a nice drive. 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Mangum splitting up top.
Riney in
Riney
motion,
in
H-back,
motion.
tight end. Johnson back to pass, little
Oh,
middle
nice
screen to
little
the
middle
tight end,
screen to
Riney.
the tight
Some
end.
room to run. He's gonna
He's
make
down about the 8-yard line.
it. Nice play. You know, we've had a little trouble running those screens this year so far, and that was well executed. Well executed. Little tight end screen.
Brigham Palmer hustling off the field. Tanner Smith split out here to the near side.
Once
Got
again.
Smith Mangum at tight end.
All right. Flanked by split backs, shotgun formation for Johnson. There's a snap. Looks
Jackson
like
Bryce and Ryan
tried to run a buck
Jones both
sweep.
in the back.
Jackson Bryce.
And he breaks it. He breaks through. Touchdown, Thatcher Eagles.
And what is that, Rich? That is a perfect 10 touchdown.
Touchdown. That was a run. That was a run.
Yes, it was. Yes, and once again, yards after contact, right? That first contact, Thatcher Eagle running backs are not going down tonight. They are running through arm tackles and putting the beating to the Lions, taking the fight to them.
They're doing more than running through arm tackles. They're running through people's bodies.
Yes, that too. That too. So the lineup for the extra point, Luke Marble on to kick it. Out of the hold of Tough Taylor. Still haven't got who the long snapper is, but I'll get it before the night's over. Split it, Rich.
Yeah.
All right.
That one looked a little close, but from up here,
It's
they
tough
all look a
angle
little
to
weird.
call it up here. So with 1:32 left in the first half, Eagles find the end zone again on a run by Jackson Rice and make it 14-0 for the Pusch Ridge Christian Academy Lions. Thatcher had a rough start initially, some confusion, had to call 2 quick timeouts on their first drive, but they figured it out, Rich, and they got things rolling now.
They are rolling.
If you could have asked Dan Jones if he'd take a 14-0 halftime lead before the game, he would have been ecstatic.
Yep.
Ecstatic. So hopefully Marble can kick it deep here and defense can keep him out of the end zone and go into halftime with a 2-touchdown lead.
Don't really know why Dylan Randy's out there on kickoff.
Right,
But
right. I don't think he's been out of the game yet, has he?
he's come out here and there, but
ooh, that was close
I wouldn't
to...
have. Oh, there's a penalty.
Oh, boy.
We cannot
Did they,
kick the ball out
yes.
of bounds.
Luke Marble is, I don't know if it's nerves or what, but he has a leg like no other, but he's struggling tonight on the kickoffs.
He can kick that through the field goal post.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So I don't know.
I wish he just quit thinking about it and just let it rip, man.
Well, I don't know if it's him or if he's being told by the coaches to try to keep it in play. Or I don't know.
Who knows? But yeah, whatever they're doing ain't working so far.
Not with those kicks.
It looks like
they're gonna say
they're gonna make him kick it again. Okay, Luke. Here's a chance for a do-over, buddy. So, kickoff team will take the field again.
So now
looks like they got. Go ahead.
Now we got Riker Romero in here instead of
yes.
Dylan.
Give Riney a blow.
Yeah, he needs some air and some water.
And Riker's got some speed, and he's not afraid. So he'll have outside containment probably. Him or Tough Taylor, number 10.
It's hard to see these the rest of the.
Luke lines it up. Here we go with the kick. Now we got to kick the other way.
Right
fumble by the receiver. Picks it up.
Oh.
Nice tackle
26,
by 26 or 8. Yeah, 20.
Yeah, 26.
26. Sebastian Randall for the Eagles on that tackle. Nice solo tackle. So, with 1:28 to go, Pusch Ridge Christian Academy Lions will take over from their own 35-yard line. So if they would have taken that penalty, field position would be exactly the same, I believe, 35-yard line. So that was a wash on declining that penalty. So Pineo still in at quarterback, shotgun formation, flanked by a receiver to his right. It looked like twins to each side. Back to pass. He's got his favorite target, Painter. Oh, he had a step or two on Tough Taylor there.
Yeah, he did.
That could have been bad if the ball was a little better thrown, a little overthrown.
Well,
but,
if it had been any shorter, they probably would have thrown pass interference there on Tough because he had his hands on him.
Ran up the backside of it too. Yep. Okay, well, nonetheless, incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 for the Lions.
2nd and 10, 1:22 to go in the half.
Riney and Mike linebacker with the blitz right up the middle. Now that is intentional grounding. I'm not, or did he call it a fumble? Let's make a call, boys. No call? There, now Dwayne Despain's finally going to drop the flag.
Thank you.
I think that caught him by surprise. He wasn't sure if he fumbled it or if he threw it, and if he did throw it, is it an intentional grounding? But yes.
It was definitely intentional grounding.
Yeah. So, nice pressure from Dylan Riney from his Mike linebacker position on a blitz up the middle. Found a little daylight and was able to put some pressure on Pineo, and he just dumped it to get rid of it and gets hit with the intentional grounding and, more importantly, lost it down.
Which I think either way, I think he was right about, he might have even been further up the field.
True,
If he would have just let him take him down.
Right, yep.
Oh, a little screen pass out
is
here.
that a live ball? Is that a live ball? Nope. That was a forward pass. Once again, putting pressure on Pineo. That was 62 Landon Robbins with the pressure there. Wow. This defensive job by the Eagles is impressive.
Well, just the second quarter it's been all Eagles.
It has.
Both sides of the ball. We've been dominating defense. We've been dominating offense.
Absolutely, yeah. I would like to see the time possession because it's got to be very lopsided in the Eagles' favor.
For sure.
As of now. So, fourth down. So they're in punt formation. Boy, a bad snap would be great right here, Rich.
Yeah.
Put another one on the board before halftime. Good snap.
Good snap. Fake punt. Fake punt.
Oh, my goodness.
Get him there, Luke.
Oh, and then he tried to punt it at the last second and got it away. Bingham, or let's see, number 6.
Palmer.
That is
Brigham Palmer.
Brigham Palmer with the reception of the punt.
That's a risky call there.
That's what I was just going to say.
I would have ran as fast as I could in the opposite direction on that one, I think.
Right. There was a lot of traffic there. He fielded in a lot of traffic. That risk reward was, I don't know. But I don't know how the Pusch Ridge punter got that punt off.
Me either. So we got 59 seconds, 1st and 10 for the Eagles here on their, 40-yard line?
Yep.
39-yard line?
Yep. Johnson back deep. Little pressure from his left coming in and then up the middle. Okay, now is where those timeouts are going to hurt. Having to burn them early.
We got time. Everybody get reset.
45 seconds. Clock's running. Let's get the plays in, boys. Josiah
Matagano going back in. Riker Romero coming out.
Yep. Let's move with the purpose, Eagles. Let's move with the purpose. 30 seconds and running. Second down and about 20.
We do still have one timeout, I believe.
I think so, yep. Hand off to Josiah.
Matagano up the right side. Got about 5-6 yards back.
Looks like we're going to burn our last time out here with 18 seconds to go. It'll be third and long when we come back.
I think they might have been hoping that he could have got a little further to maybe just kick a field goal or something here. But
it would be nice to see Luke Marble ran out there and try to attempt a longer field goal because he has the leg for sure, and that might get his head right for the kickoffs too,
Yeah.
But we'll see. So 18 seconds to go. Coach Rush Jones, offensive coordinator, trying to dial up some magic here in the huddle. We'll see if the offensive line, the big boys up front, can give Jones some time or Johnson some time and find a receiver loose deep and maybe get us another score on the board here. Got the play all called.
So here we go. We've got all of our linemen healthy that are normally in there.
Yeah. Yep.
We got Dylan Riley, Smith Mangum, Hudson Conrad. I think Ryan Jones is in there, but they all huddled up.
I believe so.
Yep, Ryan
See
Jones.
if maybe they can find Hudson Conrad on a go route up the sideline, and maybe can get behind somebody and burn him.
They're giving him a lot of respect.
Yes,
over there.
they are. Yeah, big cushion. They don't want to get beat deep. That's for sure. Reverse rollout from the shotgun. He's got a man over the middle. That's Bryce. Gonna have to hurry now, Rich,
12 seconds,
as they have no
11,
timeouts. Get the ball set and spike it, Eagles. Oh, it's fourth down. They cannot spike the ball. Oh boy. Well, as the clock was running down, the Eagles completed the ball. The clock runs on a completed pass. We were 1 yard short of the first down, Rich, and that made it fourth down, and we clocked the ball to stop the clock. And it's going to be a turnover on downs with 5 seconds to go. Oh well.
We could hear from the coach's box next to us that neither of the coaches on the sideline had their headset on. They already had stuff set up, ready to go, and
well, Pusch Ridge ball with 5 seconds. We'll see if they let one air deep. They're just going to kneel on the ball and take their lumps and go regroup at halftime.
So for that, we will take a break for halftime here. We'll get back with you when we're ready to go again.
Welcome back to John Mickelson Stadium on the campus of Eastern Arizona College, where the Thatcher Eagles lead the Pusch Ridge Christian Academy Lions 14-0. Rich Winkler and Jason Underwood on the call here. We are not professionals. We're just some fans that get to sit up here in the booth and watch a great football game and talk about it. So
Get to stay up here, stay up here out of the wind.
It's kind of nice, ain't it?
Yeah.
Lots of weather going on in southeastern Arizona right now. I just got word that Globe Miami is getting hammered again, and it is flooding big time up there. So far, just wind here, huh?
Yeah, we haven't had a whole lot of. I know there were all sorts of weather advisories and warnings, but we haven't. I don't think that we've had the amount of rain that it would take to do that to us yet.
No, that's for sure. Yeah, exactly.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, it got a little crazy up there in the Globe Miami area. I saw cars floating down roads. I saw cows getting washed down and washed. And
wow.
Yeah, I just got a call from my dad lives up there. That's where I'm from, and he has a 2 foot of mud in his front yard. Can't even walk in it. So he's kind of trapped in his house now with water all the way up to his bottom of his bed in his house. So it's getting pretty serious up there. But thankfully, none of that chaos and damage down here in the Gila Valley.
Yep.
So looks like we have a couple people joining us from Texas. I just noticed, I was looking at the comments. Looks like Josiah Montagano's family's out there watching, and Pusch Ridge has a fan from Texas as well.
Cool.
So thanks for joining us, Sam Rogers, if you're still listening, from Austin, Texas, watching your Pusch Ridge Lions. Should be in for a good second half, Rich.
What are our takeaways from the first half here? I feel like really we're doing everything right except for making penalties.
Yes, I would agree with that. And I think that probably, like we talked about before, has a lot to do with the bye week. You know, you come out a little rusty, some miscommunication at first, lots of penalties. They seem to get that cleaned up the second half of the second quarter at least. And other than that, though, like you said, doing pretty good. Moving the ball on offense. Defense has made 2 huge defensive stands to keep Pusch Ridge out of the end zone. So, yeah, I think if you're the coaching staff for the Eagles, you're thoroughly pleased with the way the first half went down.
Yeah, I was gonna go over there and see if I could just ask Nan Jones a couple questions, and I wasn't able to get all the way over there. So.
Oh yeah, that would have been good.
There was a bunch of people kept stopping me, so I didn't get over there. But
he probably wouldn't have had a whole lot to say, but he might have. He's an intense guy, that's for sure. Sure. Dan Jones, and as the head coach, of course, his brother Russ Jones, offensive coordinator for quite a few years now. Dan serves as the defensive coordinator as well. Then you have Billy Ferris, is probably the next most senior guy on the coaching staff, followed by Cody Taylor, Michael Romney, Jacob Robbins,
Ethan
Estes, and
I think Ethan Estes might have even been here. I don't know. He's been here quite a few years too.
He wasn't coaching yet when I quit, and so I stopped coaching after the 22 season. So I think he joined right after that.
Really? I thought he'd been helping out longer than that. But
he may have been at the, I don't know how old this kid is. He may have been coaching at the junior high level and then followed him up to the high school, but I'm not sure. Or maybe he was coaching before my time.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But anyways, yeah. So we'll see. And this year they brought along, because the legendary best line coach in the state, Danny Batroff, finally retired after about 30 years of coaching kids throughout the Gila Valley at the high school and EAC junior college level. So he's enjoying his retirement now. Shout out to Coach Batroff. But they brought Cole Motes in, who was a 3-time state champion and played 4 years at Utah State as an offensive lineman. So he's been giving him a hand as well this year. All right, well, here we go, Rich. Let's see if Luke can put the ball between the lines this time.
Put it in the field of play. There you go.
Much better kick from Marble.
And another
bobbled
bobble.
Again.
They're having a hard time catching the ball back there.
There's Riney.
Breaks one, breaks
Looks
two.
like Vincent Bejarano and Dylan Riney there to take him down after a short return. So, yeah, 20-yard line, starting position. Not bad at the high school level. we'll see what happens if Pusch Ridge can get their offensive machine going now.
They moved the ball really well until we decided, hey, we're not going to let you go anymore.
Exactly, yeah. Yep, the bend don't break philosophy, yep. That's enough, and we're going to stop you right now. So, anyways.
Travis Larson rushing off the field.
Yep, Travis Larson off the field. Looks like Jackson Bryce and Dylan Riney at the linebacker positions.
Hand off to the right. Oh.
They're kind of stuffing the box a little bit. Thatcher did right there. They must have figured they were going to run the ball, and sure enough, they went right into their hands. Short game. Give them 3.
It's kind of interesting that Travis wasn't on that play because usually he's one of the.
Right. I think he could play defensive end and interior tackles also. So, in fact, I think did he run back on the field?
Yeah, he went back in.
Yeah, he's back at it. So they're going a 5-man front now. They're playing a 52.
Almost looked like
defense.
The same exact play.
Yep. Looks like Thatcher went a little heavier up front now. Instead of their traditional 43, 4 down linemen and 3 backers, they're playing with 5 guys on the line of scrimmage. And 2 linebackers and walking Chad Johnson up closer to the line of scrimmage. Kind of a hybrid outside linebacker.
Yeah, our secondary has tightened up to help with that.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Tough had his hand on him there.
Just a little bit early.
Yep, a little bit early. I was afraid they were going to throw the flag. I thought he might have got away with it, but no such luck. But aggressive play. You can live with that. You can live with that.
He was a little early, but
there's that quick pass you're talking about that they're gonna, maybe they talked about it at halftime. Well, that's one of the adjustments. Playing a little press coverage and tightening up that little free zone they have with the receiver.
So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 34. After that pass interference.
Looks like they're still rolling with Pineo at quarterback. Pressure, he tucks and runs.
Off.
Tough Taylor coming up from his corner position to force him out of bounds. Yep. Not much on the game.
3 yards, 4 yards.
Give them 4, I guess they did. So yeah, good play by Tough Taylor there.
2nd and 6. That is not second.
No, that's not 2nd and 6.
Kenny Smith, the home announcer here in the stadium.
Been doing it a long time, that's for sure. Yep. Pineo's shotgun back to pass. Oh, finds a man in traffic. That's his favorite.
That was a good catch.
That's his favorite target. That's Painter again for the Lions. Dominic Painter. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I got you. Enough for 1st down. Move the chains, huh, Rich?
Yep.
Okay.
We had good defense there too. That was just a really good throw and catch.
Yep.
Pitch and catch.
Nothing you can do about that. Once again, quick pass out to the left there. Nice block by number 3.
Out there. Ryan Jones gets out there to take him out of bounds, push him out of bounds.
That was Josiah Jones, senior wide receiver for the Lions, with a good block out there on the edge by Nate Compa to spring him for about 9 yards, 9.5 yards.
Yeah, 2nd and 1, 2nd and foot looks like.
Yep. So that opens up the playbook for sure for the Lions. They could maybe take a shot. Nope, just a little quarterback sneak for the 1st down. It's going to move the chains and give them a fresh set of downs for the Lions.
Slew of Eagles took him down. Number 21, number 0, and Ryan Jones.
Nice.
0 is Matagano, right?
That's Josiah Matagano. Yeah, 21 is the Ethan Hayes. Ethan Hayes.
They were all 3 right there.
So Pineo in the shotgun.
10. Here's the shot you were talking about.
There it is. He's got his favorite man, Painter. Incomplete. Wow. Painter kind of turned into a defensive back there. Otherwise, Chad Johnson intercepts that ball.
That's what I was looking for a flag there. That looked like he grabbed a hold of Chad from behind him.
Yes, it very well could have been pass interference on the offense, but I guess they're both making a play on the ball, and so they'll let him play a little bit. But good decision by Painter to knock that ball free from Johnson. Otherwise, it's a turnover. Oh, little
goes the
bobble on the
handoff up the
handoff. Wall of Eagles right there.
Say Landon Robbins, Ethan Hayes.
Yep, and Dylan Riney. Yep, Mike linebacker. So Hayes, Robbins, and Riney on that stop. Very short game. Bring up what? 3rd and 8? 3rd and 8. This is about the time the Eagles defense puts the clamps on, right?
Yeah.
3 receivers to the right. Painter's favorite target is split to the left. Check that. That's Painter's down wide.
Handoff.
Near.
Handoff. And he is taken down at the 40.
Handoff to number 10,
gain.
Dylan Schoaf, and there was no room to run, like you said, Rich. They sniffed that out well, the Eagles did.
Oh, they even lost a yard.
Nice. Yep, lost a yard, make it 4th down and long 9. See what they decide to do here. Looks like the offense is going to stay on, Rich.
Well, like you said, Thatcher and Pusch Ridge kind of tend to play the same kind of football. If you're over the 50-yard line, it almost doesn't make sense to punt it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So.
Okay, here we go. 4th and a long 9. Peniel rolls out to the left.
He's got a man.
That's a hold there.
There's a flag.
Oh, looks like
Chad Johnson
broken up by
out
Chad
of the air.
Johnson. Yes. They tackled. They didn't hold. They tackled Travis Larson there. So I think this is gonna be a holding penalty. More than likely declined. It'll be Eagles ball.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what was gonna happen. Turnover on downs. Eagles take over on the 41-yard line of Pusch Ridge, or of their own. I'm sorry.
Their own 41.
Once again, nice defensive stand for the Eagles.
40 and a half almost looks like.
Yep. So Chad Johnson going to bring his troops to the line.
And that was Chad that knocked that ball out of the air.
That was, yeah. And that was a very smart play because he could have intercepted it probably. But it was 4th down and that would have done nothing but take 25 yards away. So knock it down, get the ball at the line of scrimmage. Good, smart football by Chad Johnson. Ryan Jones deep back to his right. Handoff to Jones. Oh, no, check that. Jackson Bryce.
Jackson Bryce, I don't know what happened there. Normally he runs really hard. That time he kind of stopped and held up.
Yes, yeah. A little hesitant there, huh?
Yep.
Wasn't much room to run, and we'll see. Johnson breaks the huddle. Big boys up to the line of scrimmage. We have Larson, Bejarano, Windsor, Innes, and Robbins, and Riney is the tight end. Split backs, hands it to Josiah Montagano. Room to run.
He breaks
brought down by Addock by Pusch Ridge. Not before a big gainer, Rich.
I'm looking for a flag. No flags. Every time we've had a run like that, there's a flag on the ground. But
it's pretty bad when you get a big gainer and you're like, okay, where's the flag?
Yeah.
So nice run by Josiah Montagano. I'm sure his family out in Texas is thrilled about that run. Right up the middle, good hole opened up by
we got Riker Romero up top, Hudson Conrad down near side.
Jackson Bryce flanking Johnson in the shotgun.
Smith Mangum at
handoff to Bryce up the middle, nothing doing there. Maybe a gain of a yard, maybe. Or 2.
Gave him 2, yeah.
All right. 6:34 left in the 3rd quarter. First possession of the second half for the Eagles. They are on the move, 35-yard line of the Pusch Ridge Lions. Ryan Jones running the play in.
Like to point out that the Thatcher coaches, they all look good with their matching shoes down there.
I heard that's courtesy of the Booster Club, huh? No?
Well, it is Booster Club, but it's the money that they raised.
Yes, the auction money. That's right.
It's the money they raised for the Booster Club.
Man, I left too soon. We didn't get any shoes when I was coaching.
Yeah. Ooh, nice pass out there to Ryan Jones.
They're gonna give him the first? I don't think so.
Nah, I think he was a yard short. Yard short, so 3rd and 1.
3rd and short for the Eagles from the 28-yard line of the Eagles or of the Lions. Check that. Smith Mangum into the game.
Ryan Jones coming out of the game.
Smith Bingham does not know he's about 5'8", 150 soaking wet. He does not run like that at all.
Nope.
So it looks like you'll have Jackson Bryce as the deep back. So we'll go a little I formation, traditional power football for Thatcher. Look for a run straight up the middle. Smith Bingham. I don't think you got it, Rich.
I think you might have.
Yeah?
That far side judge looks like he's marking it.
Well, you know they're not going to measure it. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
So they get
Okay, so fourth and a foot, maybe?
Maybe, yeah, maybe. See what happens here if they do a little
tush push.
High school version of the Eagles tush push, like the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts. We'll see. Johnson is a stout kid, that's for sure. He's under center with the I formation. He keeps it himself.
You got it and a little bit more.
Yep, good blocking up front. First down, Eagles. Good push from the offensive line up front. Windsor at center. Left guard, Bejarano. Left tackle is Larson. Good push over that left side. First down, Rich. 14-0, 4:21 to go in the second quarter.
Third quarter.
Or, sorry. Having so much fun, and it's already the third quarter. Looks like Hudson Conrad split left.
We're on the
Along
25-yard
with
line. Brigham Palmer.
Brigham Palmer, yes. Oh, that's that same play, Rich. Little motion action, fake that jet sweep, and Johnson reads it. He pulled it and found some room to run over the right side.
Got about 7 yards on that one.
Nice.
Second
Good gainer.
3.
Good gainer.
Ryan Jones back in the game. Brigham Palmer coming out of the game.
Second and about 3. Eagles break the huddle. Riney still in at tight end. Looks like Mangum at the H-back, split backs with the shotgun formation and Johnson. Jones and Bryce in the backfield, handed off to Bryce.
Off to Bryce. Bryce up the middle. Looks like he might
right
have
at
got
the
first
stick,
down.
Huh? Oh, he got it. Yep.
Oh, yep.
You're
First
right,
down,
Rich.
Thatcher Eagles.
All right, move the chains. Move the chains.
Looks like they're going to mark it about the 14-yard line.
Okay, red zone opportunity for the Eagles here. Inside of the 20-yard line. See if they can cash in on another scoring opportunity, Rich.
We have been successful when we
sure
got
have.
down here so far.
Yes, yes. And this is classic Thatcher Eagle football right here. Ball control, grind it out, run the clock.
Take a lot of time off the
yes,
clock.
Yes, yes. The other team can't score if they don't got the ball, right? As long as we don't turn it over.
Hand off to Matagano.
Josiah looking for some room left side.
Looks like he might have lost a yard or two. No, I mean, excuse me, gained a yard or two.
Yep. Give him 2, I guess. But not much room to run over there. He'll get a rest.
He smashed for those 2.
Yeah, that's for sure. I know Josiah, he's a 2-sport athlete at least. I know he's a very good wrestler as well.
Yeah.
Football and wrestling, he excels at. Looks like 3 receivers to the right. Mangum to the left of Johnson. Johnson shotgun. Back. Oh, he's going to tuck it and run, Rich. He's got some room to run.
Touchdown.
Johnson with a 12-yard scramble for a touchdown. What kind of touchdown is that, Rich?
That is a perfect 10 drywall touchdown.
Yes, sir.
1:57 to play in the third quarter. It is now 20-0 Thatcher.
Johnson finds pay dirt. I finally got the long snapper's number. That is number 3, Braden Bryce. You can tell I was a long snapper in high school, huh? Got to give him some props. Holds it down by Tough Tater.
Good.
Marble splits the uprights.
Yep.
So with 1:57 to go in the third quarter, Rich, the Eagles tack another one on. Lead it 21-0 for the Pusch Ridge Christian Academy Lions.
21-0.
Eagles defense throwing a shutout. That is nice to see.
I don't think anybody expected that.
No.
Honestly.
No. Yeah.
Everybody thought that. I mean, the scoreboard doesn't reflect the game that has been going on the field, really, because it's been a good game.
It has.
There's been good plays on both sides.
Yep. You're right. And like you said, Pusch Ridge has been able to move the ball
But
well at times.
there's just that one spot where Thatcher says, no,
Absolutely.
no more.
It's happened 3 times now.
Yep.
And twice they were deep in our territory in the red zone and came up empty. So, Eagles with the touchdown, 3-touchdown lead now. Marble's going to line up and kick it again. Decent kick last time. Let's see if he can keep that going now.
I'd like to see him drop it right in the middle of the field.
There's a little room there,
yeah,
huh?
they have that big old hole right in the middle.
Just kind of pooch it right in the middle. Oh, line drive, nice
Oh,
kick,
that's
splits
exactly
it.
but it went in the end zone.
All right.
I think that's what they don't want him to do,
Yeah.
is kick it into the end zone. But that
I'm
was
not sure.
perfectly, I mean, it's laying right next to the upright of the
Right,
field goal
yeah,
post.
yeah. He got some leg on that one. Nice,
exactly.
hard line drive kick.
It's exactly the angle they wanted him to kick it at, but a little too far.
But it eliminates the return as long as you put it in the end zone and 20-yard line. Now if it's the pros, that's where they get it on, like the 40-yard line now or 35-yard line when they kick it in the end zone. Yeah, 35. But we are not. We're high school, 20-yard line. Pusch Ridge takes over with their second possession of the second half.
Minute 57.
Still rolling with Pineo at quarterback. Fake jet sweep. Pineo
Pulled the
keeps
handoff
it.
and kept it.
Oh, another flag down on the play. I'm not sure if that's going to be a face mask, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not sure. I know that
The area of that penalty is. Oh, it looks like they're going to pick it up. Oh no, face mask. Yep, face mask on the defense.
I didn't see
Only
that.
the 5-yard variety. So that means he didn't yank on it. Just kind of touched it or tapped it. So after that penalty, Pusch Ridge has a first down and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Pineo down deep, back deep. Oh, there it is. I was waiting for that connection to happen.
Yep.
Pineo to Painter, number 1. His favorite target is Dominic Painter, and they finally hooked up on the sideline. Ran a little go route up the sideline, got 2 steps on Johnson, and nice pass by Pineo, laid it in there. Luckily, Johnson was able to push him out of bounds, save the touchdown.
Yeah, barely.
Okay, well, this is about the time Eagles say no more, right?
Yeah, hopefully they make another stand here. They've been doing it all night. Hopefully they can keep it up.
Yes. Pistol formation for the Lions with Schoaf as the deep back.
Oh, hand off
to
the
Schoaf, some
middle
room
and
to
down
run,
to the
Ridge.
4-yard line.
They gashed the Thatcher defense there. I don't know if we got caught in a blitz and ran ourselves out of the play or what, but the middle was wide open there.
Yeah.
Well, Lions quickly to the line here.
Yep. First and goal.
Schoaf to the left of Pineo, shotgun formation. Snap back to pass. There's that quick slant, Rich. Caught by number 4, Josiah Jones.
Down to the 1-yard line.
Okay, well, now it's time to really step it up because they are knocking on the door right now. They're going to call it the 2-yard line, but I think it's more the 1-yard line, Rich. We'll see if they have the old quarterback sneak here. Yep. Pineo keeps on his own. A push from the back by Schoaf. They're going to give him forward progress for a touchdown, but
near side ref
there is
throw
some
a flag.
yellow laundry on the field. Nice push from the deep back, Dylan Schoaf, in the back of Pineo to push him into the end zone there. We'll see if that touchdown stands.
See what Dwayne calls here. Touchdown.
Sideline warning on the Eagles. So with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Eagles finally punch it, or the Lions finally punch it in. 2-yard run from quarterback Pineo. So Braden Nolan on the hold for the Lions, and out of the kicker is Camden Cummings. There's the snap, good hold, it's down, Cummins, plenty of leg, boots it right through the middle of the uprights, deep. That kid has some leg on him. So, conversion to point after attempt is good. With 35 seconds left in the third quarter, Lions get a touchdown and get on the board, but they still trail the Eagles 21-7.
And here, while they're getting ready to kick off and receive, want to do a little plug for the best seat in the house by the Thatcher Booster Club. It's an auction every week that the Booster Club puts on, that you get to sit down in some recliners down here by the end zone on the south side of the field, and it's a good way for the Booster Club to raise money, and it's a good way for people to get a nice comfy seat down there.
There you go. Best seat in the house, right?
Not only do you get a comfy seat, but you also get a cooler full of Pepsi products donated by Pepsi.
Nice. That's one thing about the Gila Valley. We have some great boosters, great businesses that support, all the programs here.
And that is put on the.
Okay. Sorry, Rich. Go ahead.
Yep, looks like they called offsides.
Yep.
But that's put on Facebook every week on the Booster Club page. If you're not following the Thatcher Booster Club page, go ahead and follow it. You'll get notified that it is up, and you can bid to be able to sit in those lazy boy recliners down there for the game and have some ice cold Pepsi beverages.
Nice. Well, back to Pusch Ridge Lions up 5. They were a little eager, offsides on the kickoff.
They took a page out of our book tonight, I guess.
Right. So Cummins is going to tee it up again for the Lions. Back deep for the Eagles is number 10, Tuff Taylor, and number 8, Ryan Jones.
Seems like whenever either of us are trying that little pooch kick, that's when that happens. So let's see if they try that again.
Cummins gets the whistle.
Another pooch kick over here to the near side. Caught by Josiah.
That's going to be Josiah on the return.
And he runs over a couple guys.
Oh, they're going to call him out of bounds before he trucked a couple guys. Wow.
They're saying that he stepped out. I feel like I had a clear sight of that.
Right? There's nothing in our way.
Yeah. All the players, there was like a hole right there. We could see exactly what he was doing. It didn't look like he stepped out to us, but.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And just a disclaimer, we gave it at the beginning of the broadcast. We are Thatcher Eagle fans, just a couple dads up here that have had kids in the program in the past and announcing the game. So no offense if we are very biased for our Pusch Ridge Christian Academy fans watching on the feed.
Time on the clock is 31 seconds in the third quarter.
Johnson with the handoff to Ryan Jones, trying that right side, cuts it back in the middle, finds a little room to run.
He fought and got about 7 yards.
Nice run by Jones. Good to see him back and healthy.
Do you know what he was unhealthy with, or was he just out?
I believe he was dinged up, but I don't know how or where or why or whatever.
Well, that's one scary thing about Thatcher football is that, I mean, our kids play hard and they play both ways, a lot of them, and so they get beat up.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
But
and we play physical.
If you talk to any of them, they wouldn't have it any other way. They'd rather stay on the field the whole entire time.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Lots of two-way athletes at the 3A level, especially the small rural 3A schools.
I know when I played, that was me. I played every. I think the only time I came off was punt return.
Yeah. Did you play for Thatcher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was a Globe Tiger back in the day. Graduated in '89. We had a defeated season my senior year.
Oh wow.
Not undefeated, defeated. We went 0-10. We kind of got the screw job by the AIA that my junior and senior year. They put us into 4A back in the day. So Little Globe High School was playing Ironwood High School, Cactus, Peoria, and it was tough going. But we had a perfect season.
I feel like that's almost like what they've done to our soccer program in the last couple of years. This last year they put us in a really different region, district, section, whatever you want to call it. and it was rough.
I mean, there was a lot of schools from Tucson there too, right?
We went from going to Phoenix and playing to every game was in Tucson.
And they have some soccer programs down there in Southern Arizona, Tucson area. That's for sure. Johnson's shotgun formation.
Hand off. He's got to get rid of it. He's got to get. Oh, we tried to get him, but he didn't quite get it there.
That was a little rodeo play. They call it rodeo, where they pull the backside guard to give protection out to Johnson as he rolls out. That was Vincent Bejarano pulling around and trying to be Johnson's personal protector. Just nothing open downfield, it didn't look like.
Yeah. Good coverage by Pusch Ridge there, by the Lions.
So that brings up 3rd and short, 3rd and 3 from just shy of midfield. Call it the 49-yard line for the Eagles. Probably 2-down territory like you talked about again.
Yeah.
We're right at midfield, so don't have to get it all here, but it'd be nice to get it. The whole thing, if not a big chunk. Oh, and referees blow it dead. Looks like it's going to be a delay of game from the back judge. You know, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
That one does hurt because we were 3rd and 3, and now we're 3rd and 8.
3rd and very doable, and now, yes. And instead of near midfield, now we're back across the 45-yard line. So we'll see. Johnson's going to bring his troops up to the line. We got Palmer and looks like Hudson Conrad split way right. Hands it off to Jones.
And he got back to where we were.
Yeah, tripped up, shoestring tackle.
So now it's 4th and
Looks
3.
like we're going to see the punt team for the first time tonight, Rich.
This will be our 2nd punt.
Oh, that's right. Thanks for the correction.
Braden Bryce had about a 45-yarder earlier.
Right.
He kicked it from about, I think he was almost on the goal line out to about the 45-yard line before. We'll see what he can do with this one.
So it looks like...
I know they've struggled with punting in the last couple of years.
Yes. Tegan Dammer with a nice long snap. And then Braden Bryce gets under it a little bit. Nice and high. And it's going to take a Lions bounce. So, that's not
good job by Smith Mangum to grab it.
Let's see, about 10. That's going to be about a 20-yard punt, give or take. Give or take.
20, probably about a 23.
Yeah. So the Lions will take over 1st and 10 from the Eagle 34-yard. Oh, check that. Make it the 36-yard line of the Eagles.
I was a punter, and when he kicked that ball, he kicked it on the laces, and that's never a good thing.
Gotcha.
Kicked it on the laces, and he rushed it. And Thatcher needs to just figure out that punt game. Yes,
because in a tight game, that's critical. Oh, lots of pressure. Wow.
Handoff to number 10. Is that number 10? Yeah, I have number 10, and he just gets stuffed about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
There was 4 Eagles on him just after he got the handoff, boy. Quick. He's lucky he didn't fumble that ball because they were on him before he could really get it tucked away.
Travis Larson, I saw him do like a pretty sweet little swim move past his guy, and another pass here.
Here we go. Got Pineo looking deep. He's got one foot in. Oh, nope, they're going to call it out. Okay, the line judge was right there. Charles Chacon, line judge on that call.
He was watching closely.
Good call by the ref. That was a nice catch by number 4. That's, I think, Josiah Jones again. Good effort to try to get a foot down, but was unable to. But nice ball by Pineo. Eagles crowd trying to come to life. The Eagles trying to get him fired up. 3rd and 12. Pineo back to pass. He's got a man. Our defender kind of stumbled. That was tough, Taylor. But he threw it out of bounds. So no catch.
Out of bounds, but there is a flag back.
Oh, these
roughing the passer.
Hurt.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh, that would have been 4th down because the guy caught a bounce out of bounds. Was incomplete. Would have been 4th and 12. But instead, the Eagles were a little late and roughed the quarterback, so it's going to be a
automatic first down, pretty much.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty, and they were
Yep.
only 12 yards deep. So first down
those
for
hurt.
the Lions.
Those hurt, Rich. Those are
that one
momentum
hurt
killers.
bad. That was because I feel like that was another momentum
Yes.
builder for us. And
Right.
That
Yes.
that just
That
killed
could
it.
have been a big turning point right there. We force them to punt. We get the ball. You know, that's
Another quick
huge.
pass down here to the near side.
That's Levi Addock again, the junior, 6'1", 180.
Tough
For
Taylor
Pusch
and
Ridge.
Jackson Bryce were right there. Didn't give very much.
Very short.
They're going to give him a yard. I didn't even think he got that far. But
Right. 2nd and 9
so
for
they're
the Lions.
right on the 50-yard line. 2nd and 9.
Race Pinale, shotgun formation. That's Compa in motion across the formation.
He's looking at Compa. Oh no, he's looking at.
That was Compa, number 3
No,
on
that
the
was
catch.
number 1.
Oh, it was? Oh yeah, number 1, Painter again.
Painter. There we go. I couldn't think of his name for a second.
Definitely his favorite target for sure.
Painter looks like he's a little shaken up or got a little Charlie horse or something on that one.
3rd and
Third
short,
and
Rich.
1. 3rd and 1. Here we go.
Under center, Race Pinale, he's been keeping it himself, and he does again this time. And this time, the Eagles are not going to give it up. The tush push does not work that time. Looks like they're
I
gonna.
don't think he got that far as that far side line judge is going.
Yes, that's
This
a
near side line
very
judge is-
generous spot.
This near side.
Oh boy!
Dude,
Wow!
come on.
Wow,
on
that
now.
was.
And we're
Unless
hearing it from the
they-
Thatcher crowd. They are giving the refs some booing and
The refs have a tough job, no doubt about it, but I think that spot was a little generous for the Lions. But nonetheless, 1st and 10 Lions from our 42-yard line.
generous by about 3 feet,
Yes.
aka a yard. There's a
There's
flag
Kempa
in the
again.
very back. The back judge back there throw a flag before
Oh, that's
almost
interesting.
almost
Let's see
before
there.
the ball was thrown.
That's probably either 12 men on the field
1, 2, 3,
or
4, 5, 6,
delay a game, and I don't believe it's delays. So,
There's only 11 Thatcher players on the field.
oh, they're gonna wave it off.
He thought that it was 12. The way Thatcher's,
Ran out of fingers and toes. Counting
he's
them up.
he's got his shoes on. Calm down, you can't count that.
Oh, so here we go. Wave, pick up the flag. It's gonna be 1st and 10 on the reception by Kampa. Speaking of, in motion
up
to the right
top.
side of the formation. 3 by 1.
Audible by the quarterback.
He's looking right. He's looking
looking-
for Painter.
He's
Nobody
looking for that
open
deep
yet.
ball.
Just throws it away, huh? Good coverage there.
Yep, he
by
was
the Eagles.
outside of the box.
Yep. Nice coverage by the Eagles. It's number 3. I think that's Braden Bryce, right? Coming off for the Eagles.
Number 3 is Braden Bryce, yeah.
Got number 28 seeing some action for the Eagles on defense right now. Tegan Dameron playing the right side defensive end. Thatcher still in a 5-man front on defense. Ooh. He really likes looking for Painter down
He
there.
really
but-
does. He likes
yeah.
Painter a lot. Painter gets there most of the time.
Right. They have a pretty good connection, but just a little overthrown by Pinale on that attempt. So with the incompletion, that'll ring up 3rd and 10 for the Lions.
Our neighbor town over here, Safford, having their homecoming. I keep seeing fireworks over there.
Oh, I was wondering where those fireworks were coming from.
That's what it's got to be.
Thanks, man.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
It's got to be. You're right. Yep.
It's coming
Yep.
from their stadium over there.
Campa in motion. They go 2 by 2.
He's
each
looking
side.
left, throws left.
Oh,
Good coverage.
nice.
Good coverage.
Tough
Good
Taylor on the coverage
Tough.
there. Timed it perfectly.
Yep.
He got there as the ball got there, and
4th and 10 now on the, 31-yard line.
yep, 31-yard line of the Eagles.
Looks like they're going to go for it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you're on the 31.
8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, down 2 scores. They almost have to go for it, huh?
Here we go. This is kind of a make or break almost.
So you got 3 receivers to the right, Addock to the near side. Shotgun formation for Pineo with Schoaf flanking his right. Big hit by Big hit by Smith. Go ahead, it's Larson on the recovery. Oh no! Dylan Riney with a block in the back, trying to play his heart out and get his lineman friend in the end zone.
He was trying, but that's
just a little push in the back. Come on, it wasn't much. Nonetheless, big hit by number 28, Tegan Dameron on Pineo. Pineo coughed it up, scooped up by Travis Larson, and he rumbled and bumbled and stumbled for a ways.
And he says, I need a breather after that.
Give that kid some oxygen.
Yeah.
Johnny on the spot, Travis Larson on the strip sack by Tegan Dameron. So, we will get the turnover. So Thatcher ball, but that block in the back is going to back us up quite a ways.
Back us up to the 30-yard line. That happened on about inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah. So with just under 8 minutes to play, Eagles capitalize on the turnover game, getting a fumble by quarterback Pineo. They'll take over 1st and 10 from the Lions' 30-yard line.
Here we go. Shotgun formation. Mangum in the backfield with him. Oh, a little reverse to Ryan Jones. They smelled that right away.
They sniffed that out.
Loss of 2-3 yards.
Not a bad play, not a bad play fake either, but the Lions weren't going for it. So
Dylan Riney coming off the field, and if I'm him, I don't want to be coming off the field right now.
It looks like Coach Dan Jones is having a little discussion with them.
He's having a talk. Wasn't much of one.
I mean, he was playing his heart out. He wanted to get that lineman in the end zone, but can't do that.
Well, these kids, I don't know how anybody does it, but these kids play hard. They play both ways.
They do.
They got to be starting to get tired. It's fourth quarter.
It's humid. So,
here comes Mangum up the right side.
He's got a big hole.
He's got a big hole.
10-5. Touchdown. Smith Mangum.
The ground is clean.
No flags.
No flags.
That was a 33-yard perfect 10 touchdown run by Smith Mangum. Wow, nice blocking. That was good blocking up front, and there was a lot of room to run.
Could have drove a semi-truck through that hole.
Yes. So
in low gear.
Yeah, right? Granny gear.
Yeah, it was. That thing stayed open forever too. But Smith hit it and went. He was gone.
So PAT team on the field now. Tough the holder, Tough Taylor. Marble gonna give it the boot. We had Vance Shield checking in the game for a right tackle. Big boy up front.
It's up and good.
Nice. So conversion, PAT successful. Marble is 4 for 4 on PATs. And with that Smith Mangum touchdown, perfect 10 touchdown makes the score 28-7 Eagles over the Pusch Ridge Christian Academy Lions.
And that was capitalizing on that turnover right there.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Things you got to do. One of the things you got to do for sure.
Yes, sir, for sure. I have been impressed with Smith Mangum this season. You know, he's not very big in stature, but the kid runs hard. Like I said, I mentioned it before, but Josh Mangum, his older brother, he started out in youth football, and he was one of those kids that you kind of hit at safety or receiver and tried to get his 8 plays in and wasn't the best. Yeah. And he worked at it, and he worked himself into an all-region running back and was basically single-handedly wheeled himself in the playoffs in 2022 where we took out the Pusch Ridge Lions, the same very team. He ran for 180 yards that evening.
Wow.
And was just a man. So Smith Mangum is following right in his big brother's footsteps, it looks like. Well, anyways.
I do know that the Mangum boys, I helped coach middle school wrestling here for a couple of years, and man, those kids just don't give up. They don't.
Oh, no, Rich. Missed tackles by the Eagles. And number 1, Dominic Painter is loose, and he is going to take it to the house. 89-yard kickoff
Let's
return
see,
for
1,
Dominic Painter.
2, 3, 4. 4 different missed tackles on that.
Wow. That is a kick in the cradle right there,
If
boy.
you wanted to call it 5, it probably could have been called 5, but at least 4 missed tackles.
Yep.
Just sliding right down.
Tegan Dameron was the last one with the shot at him, kind of dove at his feet and missed, and it was on to the races after that, boy. Good speed shown by Painter.
Looks like we're throwing about 15 people out there right now.
Oh, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, right?
So we got 6:33 to play in the ball game.
Cummings on to attempt the point after kick for the Lions. And splits the uprights again, Rich.
Yep. So it is 14-28 with 6:33 left to play in the game.
Wow.
Well, that was
talk about momentum swings.
Well, you know, we just did a whole lot of hard work to get into the end zone there. I mean, yeah, once we got onto the offensive side of the ball, it went quickly, but all that defense, defense, and then we finally get the ball back, put it in, and then one play.
Give it right back. Special teams.
Now our offense is back on the field. Luckily, the last offensive stint wasn't very long. It was only a couple plays, I think.
True, yeah.
So
they'll be well rested and hopefully put a drive together and kill the clock and get out of this thing victorious.
Yep.
Coincidentally, last time we played the Lions here at home was 2 seasons ago, and this was the identical score. Thatcher on the back of number 26, Aiden Bingham, and number 6, Brandon Napier, willed their team to win that night over the Lions. And same exact score tonight. So Taylor, deep back, receives it, looking for some room to run.
Made a few men miss there.
A few little moves down there for tough Taylor, making some guys miss.
Got it out to about the 20-yard line.
Well, let's see if the offense can do what Thatcher football does.
Yeah.
Grind it out, ball control, kill the clock,
eat the clock, eat it.
And stuff it in to win by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, 6:21 to go. Eagles lead it 28-14.
Landon Robbins hustling off.
Yep, getting a little breather. See who replaced him at that tackle spot. Looks like they have an unbalanced line here. Looks like. No. Brock Innes leading around, pulling from his guard position, trying to lead up the middle, but it was a lot of traffic there in the middle.
Jackson Bryce with the run there. Gain of 2.
That's Vance Shield, number 79, coming off the field. Saw some action on defense there. Thatcher getting a few of their reserves in, which is always good. That's how you build a program. Get the reserves a chance when they can, and next year they might be the man.
Yep. And it gives those kids that have been playing the whole game a little bit of more of a breather.
Yes, it's a win-win for sure. All right, Johnson flanked by Josiah Montagano and Jackson Bryce. Hand off to Josiah, test in the middle, nothing doing. Nice defense by the Lions. Give him 2.
Got 1.
1.
So now it's 3rd and I guess 2. 3rd and 6.
We'll see what Coach Dan Jones or Coach Russ Jones, offensive coordinator, elects to do here. 3rd and 6, a long 6. Do you run the ball, keep the clock moving, or do you put it in the air and try to get a first down here? If I'm them, I'm running it. What about you?
I'm running it.
Yeah.
We're already up 2 touchdowns.
Let your boys up front do some work, and then hopefully break a tackle or 2 and pick up this first down. Because I don't think we're quite in 4-down territory here. They do keep it on the ground. Ryan Jones trying to find the edge, but Pusch Ridge did a great job of stretching him out. Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
That was a
We wanted to stay in bounds there. That's
kind of a brain fart there, running out of bounds. Yeah, Pusch Ridge strung him out, and Jones went out of bounds, stopping the clock, doing Pusch Ridge a favor with 4:41 left.
Let's see if Braden can take his time a little bit more this time and get the ball down here on the other side of the field.
A good punt here would be huge. Huge. Long snapper Tegan Dameron. Punter Braden Bryce. Oh, boy, he barely got that off. I do not know how he got that off, Rich. 62 for Pusch Ridge was all over him. And somehow he snuck it off. But it was rushed and shanked and 10-yard punt.
I almost feel like they need to drop that punter back about 2 more yards. But that's I feel like they're just too rushed on that punt. I don't know.
Yeah, Aaron Kinworthy from Pusch Ridge was the one applying the pressure, forcing that bad punt by
Shank.
Shankopotamus.
It was basically a shank.
I kind of like the soccer style kick at the high school level too. You know, if you got an athlete back there as your punter, kind of roll out and just kick it on the run and get a roll sometimes. But anyways, Pusch Ridge takes over in the Eagles territory, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Pineo still
looking to the right.
Oh boy!
Looking for Painter.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Oh, he's wanting. He's wanting.
Oh boy!
He wanted pass interference on that.
It looked like Mr. Johnson, our quarterback and safety, might have grabbed his arm just a tad bit.
If he did, it was where the refs couldn't see.
Absolutely,
so it didn't matter.
that's smart.
Nah,
No,
I
clean-
wouldn't have called
clean-
that.
Yeah. Let him play.
Yeah.
So, incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Pineo shotgun formation.
Looking out to
flanked
the
by
right
Schoaf.
again. Rolling right.
Oh boy!
Good big hit by Chad.
Oh boy, yes. That was a nice rollout, boy. That Pineo for the Pusch Ridge, he's an athletic quarterback.
Yep.
He put it on the money, right on the number as he rolled out of
Moving
Josiah
the
Jones
chains.
and picked up the first down.
Clock's going down. 4:22, 4:20.
So Pineo,
Shotgun again.
yep, flanked by Schoaf.
Looking
Good
right,
pocket,
looking
plenty of time.
right,
Now it starts
scrambling.
to collapse. Oh, Tegan Dameron barely missed him.
Got out of it.
And he met Jackson Bryce and Dylan Riney. Almost tackled for no gain, but he kind of weaseled out of Tegan Dameron's grip and ran right into Jackson Bryce, the outside backer on that side.
Got trips right. 1 to the near side. Number 10 there. The backfield with him. He's looking to the right
know where
again.
Painter
He's
is.
looking to
That's
the
where
right,
she's looking
to
for
the right.
Painter. Oh! Picked off.
Ryan Jones
Interception.
falls down. He probably had a touchdown there if he had stayed on his feet.
Wow. Pineo airmails it just a little bit high, and Jones climbs the ladder and comes down with that ball. Costly turnover for the Lions. Deep in the Eagles' territory.
That was a big defensive play.
Jones coming
Would have
off
been
the
bigger
field.
if he could have kept his feet and
True,
got us
true.
a little bit of buffer from
That would have
between
put
that
some
and the end
spark
zone.
in this crowd, boy. A pick 6 to seal the game with 3.5 to go. This crowd would have went crazy.
Scoreboard says on the 8-yard line.
All right. Well, let's
First
do
and
what
10.
Thatcher does here. Let's grind the ball out, ball security, and run the clock.
Hand off to Jackson Bryce. Jackson Bryce up the left side, breaks it.
Got some room to run.
Stays in the middle of the field. Smart that he didn't even try to break it to the outside.
Yes.
Just stay in the middle of the field.
Keep that clock running. It'll stop temporarily while they move the chains, and then it'll get going. Josiah Jones finally was the one to bring him down, along with help from a couple of his Lion friends.
I think both teams have all 3 of their timeouts for this second half. I don't know that anybody's taken one.
That's what I was just thinking, yeah. I believe all 3 have, or both teams have all 3, like you said. For sure. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Hudson Conrad split up there to the top. Smith Mangum in the tight end position. No, in the H-back position, tight end. Can't see who that tight end
I
is.
believe it's Riney.
28.
Oh, that's Dameron.
Oh!
Wow, room to run for Josiah Monagano up the middle.
Big run.
He's carrying
Cross
people with him.
half-field, cross midfield.
Wow, what a big run by Josiah. Nice,
to the-
tough yards.
Down to the 48-yard line.
That's where it's our will against theirs, right? Everybody in the stadium knows what we're going to do with the ball. We're going to run it right up the gut. And Pusch Ridge definitely knows it. And it didn't matter to the line and Josiah Matagano there.
Yep.
Huge gainer. Over midfield, like you said.
Just keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm kind of surprised that Pusch Ridge isn't calling a timeout here with the clock.
They're letting a lot of time run off.
Ticking down.
Back in the day when Coach Ramon Morales was on the sidelines, he was the clock guy. He would have it on his watch and he would time it perfectly, and we were taking the whole play clock every time.
Ryan Jones, good run to the left side.
All right. Tough
Big
run.
hit by number, I can't see it.
Number 2, right? I think.
It was either 2 or 88.
Yeah. Number 2's coming up a little gimpy. That was a nice battle there. I think he was
Yep,
Levi
number 2.
Levi Seacrest, senior free safety for the Lions, with a nice stop. Jones is a load to take down. Under 2 minutes, Rich.
142.
Tick, 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 tick. Thatcher with the 2-touchdown lead. Looks like they're going to go in victory. No, I thought they might go in victory formation, but it's too early with all the timeouts that Pusch Ridge has. So second down and a long 3. That's
Josiah Matagano up the middle again, and
wow,
he's
just
pushing.
moving the pile and a late flag from the line
late
judge.
flag down here.
I have no idea what that's going to be. Maybe a
I don't
face
know
mask.
I don't know how you call it.
Maybe you saw somebody grab a face mask, or maybe you saw somebody holding. Who knows? But that's tough to see from the line judge position.
Well, and in that big, huge pile of people.
Yes, exactly. Let's see what they're going to call. Sideline warning again on Thatcher, but that's not a warning this time.
That's a sideline encroachment.
Assisting the runner, is that what they said? Yes, assisting the runner call. Wow.
Wow, I didn't.
Oh boy. Wow, they're going deep into their rule book there.
Yeah, sometimes refs just feel left out and want to throw a flag. I don't know.
Trying to get a little action.
Yeah.
They loosen up their arm a little bit. So 1:17 to go. Clock stopped with that penalty. 1st and 10 Eagles. Hand off to the deep back, Jackson Bryce. First one to meet him for Pusch Ridge was 62, who's having a nice game for himself, Aaron Kinworthy. As time runs down here.
Coach Jones is down there giving that line judge a earful.
No, he likes to do that every now and then, boy. He likes to do that. Just wanna say one thing as time runs out. I mentioned it at the beginning of the broadcast, but Pusch Ridge Christian Academy Lions, they are a class program. Head coach Kent Middleton there, some assistants. Coach Lovett there had a kid that was a stud a couple years ago, is now playing Colorado School of Mines, I believe. Anyways, very class act program from top to bottom. We played there a couple years ago at the JV level. Beautiful facilities, very class act by players and coaches, and they even fed us after the game. Just very impressed with Pusch Ridge Christian Academy's program. So it's good to see when two programs like Thatcher and Pusch Ridge hook up. Even better when the good guys come out on top, right, Rich?
Yep, that last run there was Jackson Bryce. Good solid run up the middle, and that will do it for this game. Thatcher Eagles, 28. Pusch Ridge Christian Academy Lions, 14. Well-fought game, well orchestrated on both sides of the ball. Thatcher still needs to get a hold of those penalties. The first game that we had was almost that exact same thing. We had a lot of penalties, a lot of they call penalties mental errors, right?
Right.
We had a lot of mental errors in both of these games, and
yeah, they cleaned that up, and they're a well-oiled machine tonight.
I think both of these games can probably be accredited to the fact that we had big breaks. I mean, the first game, this one we had a bye week last week, so hopefully we come back and keep cruising. This was an amazing game. Chad Jones had a good game. Chad Johnson had a good game.
Yep.
Ryan Jones had a good game. Smith Mangum running people over. Jackson Bryce.
Yeah, tough yards between the tackles there.
One thing
and the big boys up front.
One thing I did see in that first game was Hudson Hudson Conrad, that first game, I don't know how many catches he had, but he really surprised me about how many catches and how he got yards after the catch.
Yeah, I don't think he caught a ball tonight, right?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was even targeted. So I don't know exactly what happened, but
Yeah. The running game was working a lot better tonight than in the past few games. But so we'll see. But great win, great 3A South Conference win. Puts Thatcher in the driver's seat in the 3A South Conference now.
Yeah.
They got Sabino to deal with. Sabino's down though, so both teams join at the midfield. That's one thing about Pusch Ridge.
One tradition.
I love it.
That they do it every time with Pusch Ridge. We meet at the middle and we say a prayer.
Win or lose, they take it well. Both teams take it well. Win with class, lose with grace, right?
Yep.
And Pusch Ridge is definitely doing that tonight, and so is Thatcher. So, well, thanks for having me, Rich.
Yeah,
it's been fun.
This was a good time.
Yeah, for a couple
back
rookies
next
up
time.
here. All right.
Well, cool.
14, Thatcher wins it. Have a good night, everybody.
Amazing,
Stay dry if you're in southeastern Arizona.
All right.